Okay, we're good. We're recording. Hey guys, I'm Kronos.
Hey guys, I'm Dan.
I'm clear on
We're
it.
doing D&D today again. You guys really
I'm
seem to
clear on
like
it,
this
it's
because
good.
we have like
I've got it
40
in my
views on
brain.
the first
Nice.
one. So
As long as someone knows what's going on, that's brilliant. Okay, is everybody ready to begin?
yes.
Come on, I just need to quickly do something.
Yes.
Yes, girl, yeah.
House clean.
If it does get deadly, I volunteer to sacrifice myself. Just saying, because I am a paladin, so I'd sacrifice myself for the defense of others. It's kind of what I do.
I like
Okay,
we're already
I'll
we're
throw you
already
under the
at
bus
that stage.
Just because you volunteered.
I mean, probably first.
It's gonna be one of them days, eh, boys?
Die from like the foul stenches of your armor first.
Right, okay. Now, I don't need to do a recap, except for when we're ready to go streaming. Are you guys ready?
Yes.
Can we please begin whenever you boys are ready?
We've already started.
We've already started recording. We're good.
Oh, really? Well, great. You guys are gonna have a lot of editing then. That's a lot of time you guys have started recording. Okay. So, you guys are currently in the boss house's rooms. I'll pop the music. Man, this whole thing is... This playlist is huge. Okay. Okay, so you guys are currently on the way out of boss house's room. Is there anything else you guys would like to do before continuing?
I would like to pray. Very much so.
Okay, so are you just going to pray to your deity?
Yes, I pray to Helm.
Okay, make me a religion check.
Roll a religion check.
Yes.
Yes.
Augden's very smart. Okay, maybe not. So you pray to deity, but you don't currently feel the presence of Helm within your grasp.
I regret this decision immediately.
And you kind of pray, and there's this hollow, empty feeling inside you. Like Helm is not watching over you for this.
Well,
Okay, would anyone else like to do anything briefly? Like, there's a lot of people working away here, especially like the three seemingly magicians and alchemists kind of combo working away at the desks over to your left.
Does anybody else have a deity they want to pray to?
I don't have a
I kind
deity
of just
to
pray to nature.
I mean, you're not currently in nature, so that wouldn't really work. But you can
I'm
try
gonna
to human nature if you have the spell.
I want to go over to the alchemist and just check to see if they have any healing stuff. So-
Okay, so you go over to the alchemist. He's just over here.
Okay. One sec. Yeah, there we go.
Is that Piety or yeah? Okay.
Yes, that's fine.
So Piety, you go over to the alchemist, and he goes, "Yes, my child. How can I help you?"
I'm like, hello, Mr. Alchemist.
Hello.
I'm about to go on a fun journey, and I was wondering if you could have any support healing potions that I could take with me.
Persuasion check.
Oops, persuasion.
If any of you want to use the help action to give her advantage, then
I will use the
But
help
you have to tell me what you're
I
doing.
will.
So you're going to use the help action. How do you help Piety persuade this old fellow?
How do you help him? I mean, her.
Well,
He's like a kind old eyes.
I tell him exactly what we plan on doing, and hopefully that helps persuade him into giving us stuff.
Okay. You're telling him he goes to you're going to go fight Ragath the Unbroken. He goes, "Oh my! Well, I suppose you might as well take your breath now." He goes, and he waits for like a few seconds of dramatic effect. He goes, "I'm kidding. Give us a moment."
I want to say to him, I already did, and it didn't go well.
Party, did you make a persuasion check?
Now I'm gonna. Yeah, there we go.
Yeah. Oh yeah, he's easily convinced. He goes, "Give us a moment, child." And then he goes over to this desk and he begins like flipping through scrolls. Goes, "No, no, no. That one's for later. No, no. Here we go. Yes, 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 yes." And he kind of wipes a few crumbs out of his beard as he walks back over and he goes, "Here you go, child." And he passes you 2 potions of healing.
2 potions of healing. Okay.
These are potions that give you 2d8 plus 2.
2d8 plus 2. Got it.
Yes. And it can be swigged as a bonus action.
Swig as bonus. All right. I of course thank the alchemist with like a little 2 thumbs up, like hey, and then
Child, don't die.
that's my goal. I like
And,
fumble back over to the group. I'm like, okay, I'm good.
Okay. Yeah, so you headed back over to the group eventually. I presume you had like generally. Yeah, there you go. So you head back over to the group, and yeah, the alchemist goes back to his work, and he's kind of just bumbling around, looking at various potions and dangerous alchemical supplies. You notice that his beard is actually slightly singed from a previous experiment. And you do see like a few papers saying fireproof suit on his desk.
I wondered why I smelled a hair curler.
Yeah. And Big Boss Hoss is like just lounging in this giant cauldron of flames, just like, this is the life. Would anyone else like to participate in anything before heading off?
Rock, paper, scissors?
You can play some Rochambeau before you go.
Anybody want to partake?
Like if you're gonna bet anything on it, or is it just standard friendly Rochambeau?
I bet who goes on front lines. I probably gonna lose.
Okay. Who are you betting with?
Anybody who's willing to participate, I'm up for participants.
Okay, so Bella offers a game of Rochambeau to the group. Does anyone accept?
Sure.
No, not really.
Okay, so you walk forward. So just move your token towards Bella, and both of you roll a d3, 1d3, please.
Roll a d3.
I said no.
He says he doesn't want to. Come on.
Yeah.
I'm back.
Anybody
on.
participating rolls 1d3.
So,
What?
wait,
How do I do that?
So you go to the little chat bar and you go /roll space 1d3 like this. Oh no,
Well,
there you go.
I'm
You got
going front line. Hi.
it. Okay, so Fenrir, so you get rock and Ogden gets scissors. So Ogden is going on the front line.
Yep. This is my plan. This was my plan all along.
Well, I was
Yeah,
gonna
sure.
go on front lines anyways, so
Yeah, Ogden's like, okay, that was pointless. And Hoss kind of looks over you from his pick bowl, and goes, "What are you waiting for? Get out of here!"
I look back.
Except you. He goes, "Except you, Cyro. You'll play. You're welcome to stay anytime you want."
Thanks, Dad.
I just
Oh my
look
God,
back.
she's adorable. And he's like lounges back into his cauldron. You see his head just go a little bit below the flames. He goes, "Whoa, too hot, too hot."
Come on, kiddies. I don't want to stay here.
So you all head off.
yes, we should leave.
I presume.
Yes.
So you're heading straight to the camp, or are you going somewhere else first?
Should we go through Inchcliffe first? Or should we just
Probably
go
Probably
back
straight?
down.
stock
to
up some
first,
supplies or something.
Well, I mean, if we go through the rogue,
Do we wanna buy
back
any
through
weapons while
the
we're
criminal
there?
layer, we might be able to get some
You
better
cannot go
weapons.
through the tunnel.
Oh,
It
you can't. Oh,
collapsed.
never mind. Never mind.
It collapsed upon your entrance.
Oh. All right. Well, I gotta add that to my notes. Sorry.
Minor details, boys. Minor details. It's fine if I didn't mention it. As like I've been very tired recently, so it's understandable.
I wish I had thought to buy a weapon first. I should have done that.
It's still the weapon shop.
Okay. They still trade in gold, right?
Like, they trade in snow tokens or gold.
Okay, good.
Snow tokens for the special stuff, and gold for the normal stuff. So basically, mundane, non-magical items cost gold, and magical items cost snow tokens.
Okay. My armor is still damaged from in the ruins, isn't it?
It's a little bit damaged. Like, it's a little bit dinged here and there, but it's still operable. Like, it still works. But if you're gonna get hit by something particularly dangerous, let's say like a Goliath-sized fist or anything like that, then you probably take a bit of a beating, and some of it might get damaged.
Okay.
Everything has durability in as well, by the way, just so you know.
Yeah, do they have any plate armor?
Yeah, they do, but it's going to be quite costly. You know, it's full plate.
Okay,
Takes a lot of plate.
Do they have just a chest plate?
For the sake of brevity, yes, they do.
Okay.
But it will cost you 75 gold.
75. Let me check my gold right quick.
Like, this is very finely made. Like, again, this is like the black market. So, a lot of this is pretty well made. So it will cost you 75 gold to buy it.
I can't remember where gold
Also,
is in here. Oh, my
also you guys are
inventory does.
tourists. You guys are also tourists, so you're very easy to exploit.
Yeah, I don't have enough anyways, so I guess I'll just bypass that for now.
Yeah, okay, like, to be fair, if you get enough gold, you'll have enough gold from saving Edgecliff, because they offered you 300 gold, didn't they?
Yeah.
So, if you get that 300 gold, you can easily ask for 75 to buy a new pair of armor.
Yeah, I'll have to wait until I get my
120,
gold,
you could
though.
buy a full set.
Yeah. Yeah.
Anyway, so do you guys head off? Is there anything you'd like to do in your downtime? Because it's going to take 2 days to travel overground.
Quite a few things.
Yes.
Sierra's just gonna want to get to know the group.
I was going to talk with Siru
Sorry.
and the rest, or Siru.
Sorry, Siru?
Sarah.
Siru.
Sorry.
I was going to end up talking with you and everybody else on the way over there.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
So you're traveling over there?
As we're going, I will continue to pray and also give small offerings.
Nice.
I'm a with nature. 'Cause
wait, is
that's
this-
my thing.
Yep. Ogden, make me another religion check with advantage because you're giving an offering.
Okay.
And Fenris, make me a nature check, please. If you can kind of understand what's going on with the natural environment. Okay, yeah, Ogden, you do pretty good. Nature check. Unfortunately, Fenris, you're trying to read the natural environment around you, and it's not doing so well. Like, you don't... Everything seems very scrambled here currently, as though there is something going a little bit off with the land.
Gotcha.
That's all you can really understand. Like, something's wrong, and that's all you know. Ogden, would you like to make a prayer to Helm to ask for anything?
Just for guidance and protection.
Okay, you do feel the comforting presence of Helm like an iron gauntlet covering over your heart.
Okay.
So you do feel a little bit protected.
Okay.
But it's more of a I'm watching over you sort of thing, not I'll intervene on your behalf sort of thing.
Right, good, because, I mean, a god showing up on the battlefield might kill all of us anyways.
I mean, yeah, if you were to look at a god directly without being on its home plane, your eyes would burn out. So, yeah.
That's probably
Nice and
for the
pleasant.
best that he's just watching over me.
Yeah.
Just a
Comes
blinding
on,
beam
trouble
of
you
light, and
yourself
everybody
into.
goes blind, and the next thing we know, we're in Endcliff in the hospital.
It's just the sort of thing like mortal eyes can't really comprehend the visage of a god, so that's why when they're on their home planes, you can actually comprehend this visage because they're able to contain their power ambiently within the home plane of their existence.
Okay, that makes
For
sense.
example, Sarenrae in Elysium will be able to like take the form of this angelic figure. Yes, she'll be blindingly bright, but she won't burn your eyes out.
Right.
Because you got to remember that divine magic is very powerful, and divine magic from god or goddess can definitely interfere with the natural magics going on within the material plane. That's why the divine gate exists, which is basically the gate between heaven/hell/the outer planes in the primary material plane. Whether that's collapse, everything would go to shit.
Okay, that makes sense. So nobody else even has a deity, do they?
I don't know.
I don't have a deity.
Syra has Sarenrae, you have Helm. Overseer Old Man does not have a deity, I believe. And Fenris is just nature, unless he wishes to pledge himself to Shantae later on in the game. As you guys are traveling,
Yeah, Piety.
Overseer would
As you
still be
guys-
like nature too. Yeah.
yeah,
Really?
as you guys are
You
traveling,
don't get the joke?
Deity,
you guys
piety,
do
really?
notice a familiar tiefling walking out of the underbrush. And he kind of waves to you, goes, well, somebody took their time.
Hi, James.
How'd it go? Get the orb of power?
Baby.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got the
Good.
orb of power.
Yeah.
Well, I'm just warning you, things do not look good over that goblin camp. I mean, sure, Bob's making a few friends, if that's all you'd call them. But this goblin leader's getting a bit impatient, and I'd hurry up if I were you.
Okay. What even
Yes,
happened
come
to
on, I know
Bob, anyways? Like, I never figured out what happened to that guy.
Do you remember him vaguely being led off into the spider pits to go make friends?
Oh, right.
And you just heard him briefly say, "Oh, that tickles."
Poor soul. I doubt he will live.
Oh, he's alive. I rolled a D100 to check if he was alive, because his player Dandy has left the session, has left the game. So I basically left it him open as an NPC.
Okay.
So yeah,
That's a shame.
there you go.
Anyway,
It is a shame, but it's just one of those things that happens, you know.
Yeah.
Sometimes people have like real life delegations and stuff, or other various like games and other stuff they need to play in, or just too many things going on at once. Like, it's understandable.
Right.
Wait, so James looks very concerned at the situation. He goes, hold on, and he kind of pushes through the crowd of you guys, and he goes, "Oh, who are you, little lady?" And he's looking at Syro. He's quite a bit taller than you. He's about 6'3".
You're tall.
Yes, I am. May I know your name? Sorry, I'm just a little
Syro.
wary about strangers. Syro. What's your last name?
Soleil.
Oh, bloody hell, that sounds familiar. Huh. Could have sworn I think I knew a Dragonborn with that name before. Ah, well, all the memories. And he walks on ahead and he goes, "Come on then, let's deal with this goblin mess."
Just hold up now.
Oh my god, what is it?
Patience. I want to talk to him. A group person.
Well, you do walk up to him, like you're basically keeping pace with him due to your size.
Syro. Going
Sorry.
back to Syro.
Oh, yeah.
How well does your father treat you?
I mean, he was really nice to me.
The boss house, you will know, sorry, the boss house gave you practically everything you'd ever wanted.
Yeah.
And would often lavish you with various gifts or luxuries.
Yeah, he pretty much treated me like a little princess.
You know if he does anything unsettling?
Right. Make me a
Apart
history
from
check,
slaughtering.
please. Sorry, please make me a history check. Where's Yoda know when you need him? Yoda is nowhere! Yeah, hi, sorry, can you please make me a history check? Okay, 14. You will know that, boss hosses often ask you to leave the room, and upon leaving the room you've heard multiple gunshots before. And a strange grey bag leaving the room afterwards.
Oh,
Let's kill people.
Jesus!
It is the Mafia. What do you expect?
He's a mafia boss, what do you expect?
Here I was hoping to have a sheltered D&D character. No!
Well, sheltered in the sense that he didn't let you see it.
I mean,
Yeah.
She's never
At least
seen a
he's-
dead body. This will be great.
You've just seen people go in and strange bags come out.
Great.
Strange bags that seem to be turning a little bit red.
So how would you tell me that?
A few times there have been times where he told me to leave the room, and then there were loud bangs, and then followed by people with bags.
I can't. You have experience. You know these are body bags.
I look to the both sides of her, and I nod, not directly at Syro. I nod to the like nobody's there. It's my two spirits. I'm like,
Thank you. You hear James. You hear James talk up ahead, and he goes, "Sounds about the usual for boss horse."
How
You see
you,
what he sends them.
you stay close and I'll protect you.
Okay,
But keep in mind, Syro is probably how tall are you, Syro?
She is 4'9".
GG on English. So she's 4'9". Old man, how tall are you?
In old form, 5'3", so I'm still taller.
Yeah, and in rage form, you're like something ridiculous, like 7 foot or something.
Almost 7 foot, yeah.
Yeah.
Huh, 7 foot, aka Fenris.
Yeah, from 7 foot to 8 foot tall.
Yeah, well, we're both furbolgs, so I mean, yeah.
Just a very small fireball.
Well, I look like a human old man. It's just, yeah. But I'm still furbolg.
Furbolg, I identify as a furbolg.
I'm a furbolg at heart.
Did you just assume my race?
Looking at this, let's go to Augden. After still keeping up with James, walk up to Augden. Augden.
So
Yeah.
yeah, okay.
Do you know the way?
Do you know the way? Oh dear.
Just going by instinct. Not well. Anyhow.
James is leading the way currently at the moment.
Hurry up.
So he addressed me and then fell asleep. I feel so loved.
Power now. I want to ask you.
Go ahead.
So we have that orb.
Yeah.
I didn't like that boss house.
No, I didn't either.
He had a bare rug and
Dad!
You can't hear
We're
this.
not talking in earshot of Cyru. Sorry.
Yeah, you guys have left the earshot. Sorry, who's kind of like trailing behind.
Yella, that's my dad.
You did you like him?
I thought he was cool, but I also thought that he was kind of a tool. So let's But
Oh,
I
Big
don't
Boss
know if we
Hoss?
should do this.
Well, look,
I love it.
I'm thinking that we could use the orb, but we could try to get the goblin warlord on our side to take him down.
We could do that. I'm 100% open to that. Hell,
I didn't
guys me,
like
so
him.
I can ask him, but I don't know if.
I didn't like
don't know
him
if that
having,
goes
he had that bear rug, and nobody should do that to an animal and have it to where no. Not unless you're going to eat it.
Yeah, exactly. Wait, did he eat the meat though? We don't know that.
I don't know, but he's using the pelt just to walk on. That's a disgrace.
That's a
Not
good
using
point.
for warmth.
Especially considering as a paladin, I have respect for all creatures unless they harm my life. So.
So, I want to talk to the rest of the group, see what they think, and I want to say that Cyru told me that he, you didn't hear.
Let them know that I prayed to Helm, and he seems to be guiding me. And what it seems to be saying to me, at least, is that maybe we should try diplomacy on this one, so that nobody dies.
You do get the sense that when you think about having combat with Ragath, you do get a very strong disapproval from Helm.
Yeah, so I think we should just do what we can to avoid combat for now, maybe.
Yeah.
Though
And
it
in
might
the
have
meantime, of
consequences down
course-
the road. He didn't tell me that, so.
In the meantime, of course, it does take you 2 days, so you do recover all your health
Okay.
from various traveling necessities. Everyone also please minus 1 ration of whatever they have eaten from their list. If
Okay.
you do not have rations, then you will have to use somebody else's or go hungry.
I go hunting because that's what I do, because I can wolf.
Yeah, sure. You'll need to make me a survival check, please.
Okay, with advantage because I go wolf.
No, because it's not a smell check. It is a tracking check.
Gotcha.
Can I roll to assist?
Well, you can't really keep up with the wolf, so no.
I can ride on him.
If he's a dire wolf, then yeah, sure, but you're not really... You kind of... Let me make this very clear. If you're not riding with a saddle on a dire wolf, you're probably going to be hanging on for dear life. Dire
I
wolves
can
do
just
not
imagine
run-
drunk Belra
Sort of.
trying to hold on to the direwolf. Let me ride you, pony!
I can just imagine, like, drunk Bella, like, Leroy Jenkins. The battle on the back of Fenris. Anyway, so yeah, you do find, what kind of animal are you looking for, Fenris?
Probably something along the lines of medium-sized prey animal.
So like meat or yeah, okay. So a medium-sized animal which can feed how many people?
Maybe
This decides the DC of the check. Like, what are you looking for specifically?
just enough to feed like me.
Oh, okay, so it's like a rabbit or something like that.
Yeah.
So yeah, so you do find a small like cuddy of rabbits, but you only kill one because the rest of them scatter, and you do manage to grab one in your jaws like a little chew toy and take it back to camp and cook it.
Lovely.
It's a little bit awkward of a night when you do see Piety walk past you and give you a bit of a disapproving glare for eating the entire rabbit. But
I'm just eating my cabbage. Like
Druid's gonna druid.
I approve very much so. So survival of the fittest.
Exactly. There you go.
But at the camp,
At least he's respecting it. He didn't leave anything to waste.
No, that's true. You know what? I'm not here to pass too much judgment on y'all. It's fine. You know, just maybe I can convince you to eat one of my cabbages one day.
I don't like cabbage. I'm actually allergic to it.
I'll eat cabbage.
Cabbage
remember
killed
that.
my family.
I'm okay with cabbage.
but
Darkness. No
during this
parents.
time, I try to get back to Augden, and I'm like,
They can hear you.
for our conversation, I just wanted to know if you would help
I can
in
hear you.
convincing the others
But I'm
to
on push to talk.
maybe getting the warlord to help
Yeah,
us
oh,
take
okay.
down Boss Hoss.
Yeah, I agree 100%. No question from me whatsoever, because, I mean, it seems like the lesser of two evils, to be honest, with the goblins, because, I mean, they are
They were
threatening,
just
but they're not
defending
the smartest
themselves.
creatures either.
They were defending themselves. I have more kinship to what they were doing more than what Boss Hoss did on stealing
They
something.
were trying
that-
to survive. Doesn't necessarily mean they were trying to defend themselves. Whereas
Yeah,
Boss Hoss is like,
survival,
I want
defense.
the
Yeah,
It's
land.
about with defending it still in the same
Yeah.
way that Furbolg would actually take it.
Yeah, plus, I mean,
Hmm.
survival, defense, really thin gray line there.
Yeah.
So I'm presuming you guys head to the Goblin camp afterwards, or do you guys head to Endcliff first?
Well, I was wanting to get Augden. That's why I asked him to talk with Fenris, Belra, and Piety, see what they thought about it, and see if they agreed upon it.
Okay, so I should talk to all
Yeah.
of them now? Okay.
Me and you. That's what I was wanting to do.
Okay, so you were just wanting to talk to me and then talk to the others?
You
Yeah.
can just relay it to everybody else should it be necessary.
Okay, so who do we address first?
I just talk to Fenris. He should be okay with it because I know he's Furbolg and he probably believes the same thing I do.
Yeah. Okay, so
Walk
I
over
relay
to-
everything that he said to Fenris. Fenris, your response.
Fenris was just like, I don't really care either way.
So
It's
will you
fun.
go
Fenris is
along
just
with
like,
the
I
plan?
just want money.
So will you go along with the plan?
Sure.
You go along with the plan? Gene?
Okay, so Belra, will you go along with the plan?
What's the plan?
To get the goblins to help
Well,
us to
it's-
fight Boss Hoss, potentially.
For the sake of brevity, does everybody go along with the plan?
I mean, Piety is gonna kind of like slow everybody down on this one, and just be like, listen,
Cyrus.
he seems like he's going to be a very big criminal boss. He's got connections. Do we really want to mess with that right now? I mean, we got a goblin camp. I mean, they're really nice and all,
Piety.
but they're a little weird. I mean, but I feel like maybe we should it'd be better to owe a favor to Big Boss Hoss than to
You
kinda
already
like
did,
just
with the seal.
I know, but I mean, we could just
Yeah.
maybe appease them a little bit better. Maybe we could just wipe that favor and be able to use them a little bit. I mean, that's all. I'm just putting it out there.
Piety, do you want me to catch you?
Guys. Old
You
man.
call, I
Make
might
it-
not catch you.
Old man, can you make an Arcana check? Piety, can you also make an intelligence check about Boss Hoss?
Yes.
I need to get these in just so you guys know what you're doing.
Yeah.
Or not.
Arcana?
Arcana for Old Man, and intelligence for Piety.
Hey, nat 20.
Promise I'm going. Nope. Almost did a save. That would have been silly. Where's my intelligence thing?
You'll just have to roll 1d20 plus your modifier.
Wait, did that work?
That was a saving throw, not your modifier.
Okay, wait. Okay.
Okay.
1d20 plus the modifier?
Yes. Old man, you know that the mark that is currently bearing itself down on your shoulder, so it's basically like burned into your shoulder, this arcane mark, you get the feeling that you can be tracked through this. And you do feel the kind of pupilless eyes of Boss Hoss on your back as you're walking along in the forest. Piety. You don't know. You're like, you look at Boss Hoss before going, and you're like, yeah, he looks powerful, and he just walks off.
He looks like a dude I don't want to mess with. I'm just saying.
Yeah. Anybody else who
That's a
just want to
stupid
make a
idea.
check on Boss Hoss can, make an intelligence check. Yeah.
Why don't we just make the goblins leave? That
I mean-
fulfills both of our objectives.
They're leaving their home if we are sad.
They gave the Ragath gave the impression that he wasn't going to budge, unless you try to persuade him to do so. But we'll see.
Plus, they probably wouldn't want to leave without the orb, and
Exactly. They
Boss
want.
Hoss
They
wants
want
the
their totem.
orb. So
Give them the orb and then just ask them if they can move their sight somewhere
Right.
else. I mean, sure.
Let me make this clear to you guys. Boss Hoss wants you to kill the goblins. He just wants them dead. Because he wants them dead. He simply does not like the goblins. The goblins want the orb of power and refuse to move. But they'll agree to stop attacking Endcliff and the surrounding towns should you decide to give them the orb of power, that of which you have just gained from Boss Hoss as a gift of goodwill. Now, obviously, should you decide to betray their goodwill, Boss Hoss will bite you in the ass later on.
I think we
It's going to be a recurring villain, so either way, it's going to be one or the other. So that's why I rather
He's a recurring villain if you make him a recurring villain.
Yeah. So I mean, that's why I just rather my character
I'd rather
would
have
just
him on our side, to be honest.
my character
Oh,
would rather
thank
go in
you so
and
much.
get him out of the way,
So,
just because of the way he is dealt. The goblins, the way he had did their rug right there, nature-wise, everything.
Well, it's understandable. Boss Hoss is a very industrial person. Like, the entirety of the cave system, he's basically hollowed out by hand with his other workers. And made it into this lavishly decorated hideout. This black market. Although you do know, as you remember, that the black market is the only place that people can sell their goods fairly. As the capital city has actually, made a ban on certain items, or made a certain pricing for certain items. Think of how the market was for goods in World War II Germany, and you can see the impression I'm kind of get through here.
Okay, so we have to choose between destroying the economy, pretty much, or killing off some goblins.
Like, it would just cripple the trade market,
I
or
don't know if I'm
infuriating
actually okay with that, to be honest,
potentially a lot
because,
of goblins.
I mean, we will be getting a lot of gold through adventuring, but do we really want to pay for something that's inflated 1,000%?
Okay, I can understand you the way you're explaining this, but you have to also think that based on Boss Hoss and where he is, where we fight him, if we go to his place again and fight, we could potentially get everything that he has
You could.
stored. And
You just have to remember that everybody there owes their allegiance to him.
Yeah.
It's just
but-
more about which faction do you want to take out, or which
Exactly.
faction do you want to appease is the basic thing.
And that's what I'm thinking of. Basic thing is, character-wise, goblins.
I say we
Yeah.
take a vote, because I vote with Old Man.
Okay, vote Y for going to going to help the goblins, and vote N to not help the goblins. Pretty much the short and low of it. So that's 2 to
I'm
2.
gonna be the tie-breaking vote, aren't I?
Yeah, you gotta vote Y or no.
Zyru, I don't know if you actually get a vote because this is without you. This is for your dad. I know we were.
Sarah
trying-
does get a vote.
Well, this was with the
Sorry,
intention
Papa.
of her not listening Because of course she's
Fine.
going to vote for her
It's
dad.
already
That's
vote- it's-
regardless
no,
of the
I
No,
presume
it's just
that this is shared between you guys.
Why would I help the
Like, if you do want to keep
because the
Sayu
goblins are
out of the
potentially
conversation,
going to be able to help us more.
That was the plan
it
because
would likely be a stealth check. Although, to be fair, when you get to the situation anyway, it's
That's-
going to be pretty obvious what you guys are doing.
that's why whenever I wanted to talk, I wanted to get everybody
I don't want
aside,
deciding about
one at a time.
Sayu could also make a
Or
perception
somebody-
check if she
Yeah,
wants to listen to
yeah,
conversations.
that's how I thought it. I thought he was taking us aside.
That's
Okay.
what I wanted to do.
In which case, Sayu, can you make me a perception check?
Okay, so he
Although the
voted
majority
no,
of votes
so-
seems to be against the goblins.
1 moment.
No worries. Take your time. Oh, not 20. Yeah, you hear everything.
Uh-oh.
And you do kind of barge into the conversation like, I have a vote too! And, you know, James is going to be like, well, I don't really mind either way. I've lived a long time, so, you know, I'm not really fussed wherever this goes. We'll see. Boss Hoss is an old acquaintance of mine, so I'd rather not anger him. But, you know, we'll see where we go.
Okay, so we have more N's than Y's.
Yeah, so the majority vote is, let's go fuck the goblin shit up.
Hey!
So I guess we should do this then. Eh.
And if anyone hasn't guessed, by the way, this is very much a PG, PG stream. If you haven't guessed that by now, of course.
It's okay.
Okay.
I swear all the time
I'm
in
gonna-
our videos, so...
In the meantime, whilst you guys have some downtime on screen, I'm going to briefly go to the toilet because I need a wee. We're going to take a 5-minute break then, now that you guys have made your decision. Make any necessary preparations you would normally make in the meantime. So this is going to be considered downtime for about 5 minutes. And then I'll come back, and by then, y'all should be ready.
Alright.
Okay?
Okay.
Okay, see you guys in a bit.
Alright. Move. I gotta use
Cue brig music.
So polite.
No pie, that's elevator music. There's a difference.
Just start singing
I wouldn't
like
do it today.
commercial jingles. Granny's
Oh, God,
garments.
Piety.
Well, I'm pretty much ready. All I need to do is have my wild shapes, and then I can just heal myself.
Hey, Fenris,
Yeah, I'm ready.
Yes.
I'm gonna make Seru love you.
Oh, okay.
It's going to be beautiful. Tiny
I
child.
ship it.
and tall boy. Not sexual, just so we're clear. Sierra was 14.
Okay, gotcha.
Calm.
Good. That'd be weird, because Fenris is like 43.
So,
Which is still technically young by Furbolg terms, but still. Weird.
Just picture like 40 or 50 being like, oh yeah, this is one of the youngest furbolgs in our family.
Belra
Yeah, he's-
and
he's
Piety
practically a
are
baby.
Sarah's mothers,
Okay, move.
and Fenris is the brother. That's
And then
basically what
Augden
this
is the old man is the grandpa.
man.
that
I feel
played
like old man just looks at us as all his kids at this point. Like,
Oh gosh.
he's got a
Old
school-
man is a little upset with the group.
he's got a school bus of kids that want to go like play whack-a-mole with goblins, and he's really mad about this.
He's the bus
I
driver.
will turn this bus around.
Old man is the bus driver.
Yep, and I am the attendant at the front, and Fenris is the cool kid that really doesn't care anyway.
Just like
Here.
in a bus,
Lord
just
Skippy.
filled with kids. Kids, put your seatbelts on!
Piety is the kid in the back that always makes weird remarks in the middle of nowhere, and just everybody looks at her strangely.
Inappropriate remarks and gets kicked off the bus at the next bus stop. Like that's like
You're
you're out of
walking
here.
home today, I caught you!
Get out of here.
I
Yeah.
have a feeling Belwa? Who the heck is Belwa?
Bellworth!
No, Belwa.
Bellworth!
I got a
Bellworth,
feeling
do you
that
know
Belwa
that
Belwa would be the one just like sitting in the middle of the bus, just like, I am incredibly gay.
Hungover and very hungover.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah,
hungover.
I was-
She's a drunk
By the
child.
way, as I kick Piety off the bus, I'll ask her, does she know the way, and then just drive off.
I'll catch up with you guys. Don't worry about it. I got this.
Do you know
Do
the
you
way
know
home?
Who knows?
Okay,
Hey,
good enough for me.
do you
Bye.
know the
You are
way?
the fake queen.
Old man's like, finally, we got to get rid of the girl that started the no train.
Yay! I vote we kick her off the wagon.
That's what we should. That's what old man. The second vote was like, I vote.
Just
I vote to get rid of
drop kicks
Piety.
Just drop kicks Piety out of the window. Just like that. Nope.
That is old man right there.
Oh my god, yes!
Yes, it is old man entirely. He goes into a rage and just throws her out the back door of the bus.
Y'all have thrown the vote, and he turns around.
Surprise.
Oh.
And then he notices that everything is completely wrong when he's about to drive off. And we'll turn this bus around.
What the heck did I fall back into?
And I just sit behind him and I'm like, yes, he will. I believe him.
We've been using a bus metaphor. It's working.
You know they actually have to have attendance on most buses now.
And he's
because
just trying to hold his.
distracted.
He's just trying to hold his rage. He's like, I'm gonna turn this bus around, but I know what to do.
Just silently.
You're okay,
muttering
everyone. Who's
under his
Piety
breath.
And I look at old man and infuriate him even further by using that same meme again. Do you
Do
know
not the
the
way. But do not the way.
Yeah.
Are we back? Is everyone back?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're all here.
We're all
Nice.
here and
Right.
we're all memeing our asses off, so.
Let us load this map so you can see the way.
Oh yes, maps.
Oh, maps.
Let's hope they don't
Right,
have
so you guys
fog
are you
of
guys heading
war.
to the goblin camp?
Oh, by the way, before we go any further, I just want to take a vote. Who would have any problem with me changing my my icon to Knuckles, the Ugandan Knuckles?
I would
Not a problem.
be.
I would
be against
I would
it.
take offense to that, sir.
I'd be against it because I need to know who you are, not Knuckles, because you not know the way.
But my name is under my character.
Doesn't matter. I don't want to see you as Knuckles on this game. Maybe if we get to the one shot, you can play Knuckles.
It's called immersion. We like get to see our characters on the screen.
Yeah, yeah.
Completely breaking my immersion.
Maybe if I was
Yeah.
a furbog, it would make
My
sense.
character is 14, coming along with a group of adventurers and about to kill a whole lot of goblins and such. Yeah, this is immersive.
Okay, so please organize yourself how you would have formation.
Okay, well, since I lost that rock, paper, scissors, I have to go in front, so I'll start the arrow, I guess.
Sure.
I get back.
Let me go get good old Ragath's character sheet up. This is gonna be fun. This is gonna be real interesting to see how you guys react to this
Hi,
stuff.
Sarah.
I just need to get Bob's character sheet. I need to get Ragath's character sheet. And I need to get that character sheet.
We are so screwed.
Yes, we
Oh,
are.
you guys made a
I feel like
decision.
fighting.
Like, none of these decisions was going to be easy. Like, eventually you would have had a deadly encounter anyway. That's something you guys should know. It's not railroading, it's just consequences.
Yeah.
James is going to be off to the side, ready for support.
If I die,
Okay.
just make sure you inter me in a tomb dedicated to him.
Let's see. Okay. So, you guys enter the camp.
Yeah, and I'll be at the front of the formation, so wherever that ends up being.
You guys enter the camp, and Ragath is standing there. There are no goblins here. All the houses have been evacuated. As Ragath walks forward, and he goes, "You have my orb. Kill me." He's going to cast Detect Magic. And he's going to look across at you guys. And whoever has the orb now. Who has the orb currently? Who's carrying the orb?
I don't think we ever agreed on that. Who does have the orb? I think Old Man had it, as a matter of fact. I think he handed it to Old Man.
Yeah.
Okay, so he looks at you, old man, and he walks forward. The orb, now. And he extends a large, wrinkly hand.
He has it.
So you'll stop attacking villagers with this if I give this to you.
You have my word, as goblin chief of these forests.
Words don't mean nothing, actions do.
Okay. He's going to extend his hand, and you do see, as he extends his hand, you do see his collar open a little bit. Make me a religion check.
Ooh, no.
Let's have a look. Yeah, you don't know what the heck this is, but you do see a little necklace with a little sun symbol on his neck. But he extends his hands, and you see one of the gauntlets he's wearing kind of undoes itself in this kind of glowing, goldeny, sort of divine wrap, and he extends his hand towards you. It will be bound in word and magic.
That looks pretty. But
You have the word of my deity. I promise. I am many things, but I do not break promises lightly.
Because I don't know of it, I would like to make insight. Probably won't be no better, just to see if he's telling the truth.
And what it is? Oh, if he's telling the truth, yeah, sure, go ahead.
Yeah, since the religion, I wouldn't know if he's telling the truth or
You
not.
don't know anything about this sort of religion.
Yeah,
he
probably
seems
not
genuine.
much either.
He seems pretty genuine.
okay.
So you shake his hand?
Well, I'll shake his hand, and other hand, I'll grab the orb.
Okay. You hold out the orb, and he gently plucks it. He goes, "You have the thanks of my people." As the kind of the wraps go around your arm, and kind of you feel this kind of divine bond to something. You don't know what it is. And the binds undo and go back into his glove, and he goes, "Very well. We will not move from this position. Now you have my utmost promise that you shall not attack the town again."
I've got something to tell you.
What is it?
Boss Hoff, he wanted us to do something.
Explain now.
My party wants to, but I don't. He wanted us to get rid of you.
I can only presume that he wants our land. We have stood here for centuries.
I don't know the
Millennia,
reason.
we have lived here on these plains. We
He just
refuse
wants-
to stand down.
He just wants you gone.
I know. We have fought for many years.
I wanted you to help me take him down, but my
What say
kiddies
you?
thought otherwise.
Now I kind of
He
look
looks
back
to the
with
rest
a
of you.
discerned face, going like,
What he looks at you and goes, "What say the rest of you? Are you here to kill me?"
I am against.
And his
it,
hand
but
grips
I
his
will
sword
only-
gently.
I will do what the party dictates. So
Okay.
I'm willing to change my vote under one condition.
Yep.
That they help us next time we need help.
That would be a persuasion check.
persuasion check.
At advantage because he's in pretty dire straits. Sorry, is a little bit too far back. Fenris, you can make a religion check to see if you understand what this necklace is.
Okay, one sec.
You're also need to make anybody who's trying to persuade him. Only one person can make a persuasion check.
That was my persuasion.
That was his persuasion, the 1d20.
Eight and 12. I got 12.
Okay. Well, yeah, give us a moment, mate. Just running through some things. Okay. So, he goes, I cannot guarantee my help. My kin are weak. We have lived for many, many years. We are weakened without our orb, and will take quite a while to recuperate. I suggest that you leave.
I have to say that with me here, I feel like Boss Hoss knows that I'm here as well.
He looks at you. I can sense his presence. Yes. His odor reeks from you, Furbolg.
And I think that with me being here, he would know your defenses. Be able to take it with ease. But as my party has agreed upon, if you're able to help us with something else.
I cannot help you. This is... The most I can offer you is shelter should you find one of my tribes again.
So you won't be able to help us take them down?
I cannot. I cannot leave my tribe. They need me, just as I need them.
Well, if my party
I've evacuated, as I understand what Boss Hoss would have wanted when you left.
My party decides to attack. I am not.
Then stand aside. And he holds a hand to his little necklace. He goes, "By the light of Serenray, I shall not fail my kin." And you see, you do see a little bit of a swell of magic go up his shoulders.
Going through my
Jim
head.
goes, "Well, let's get this over with, big guy." And he draws his rapier
Okay.
and begins to approach. Everybody who is going to attack may now roll initiative. And Bob's like, "Whoa, guys, what are you doing? Like, I thought we were going to be friends with this guy, right?" And he looks at the goblin, "Right?" The goblin gives no answer, just is looking at the rest of the scene with a grim face.
Where's my initiative? Do I just roll a d20?
A d20 plus your dex modifier.
Okay.
And Bob's gonna be like, "I thought you guys were my friends." And he's going to,
not even know you.
he doesn't speak to you, sorry, he speaks to the rest of the party.
Cowards.
And he goes, he kind of goes, "It's a shame. I thought we'd be buds, you know?" And he draws his loot, ready for battle.
Okay, so I have 13.
Okay, I'm going to need to roll Ragaths.
Just a 1d20.
1d20 plus dex
There
model.
should be a button in your.
There is a macro for it.
Yeah.
Holy crap. Well, the goblin leader Ragath got a crit.
Oh, crap.
Okay. So that is. Let me write this down. Oh no, we need to get a initiative order. Go. I need to add. Make sure you've pressed the button if you haven't already.
Press what button?
There's an initiative button.
Don't forget
Is
to
it
click your
just,
token.
There's a muffin button.
Muffin.
You're
Muffin
making
button.
me
I don't
hungry
know
now.
where that
Stop
button
it.
Is.
It should be right in your core stats. It's like right there.
Yeah, it's like
Right below HP.
But I'll add you as a custom turn.
Oh, right.
But don't forget to click your token. That way it
Yeah.
automatically adds
That
in.
is definitely needed. Otherwise, it buggers up.
Wait,
And as you
where
guys
is it?
prepare, as he sees you guys preparing for battle, He's going to take a step.
Button, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're on the thing. And as you guys begin preparing for battle, he does take a step back, and he goes, "Very well. It is war." And
How do I get a token?
raises his
So, are
arms.
you participating?
What?
Are you participating?
Yeah.
I got a 5.
Okay, you got a 5. Okay, well,
Should
where's
How
put
do I get a
initiative down.
token?
You're not on the thing.
You left click it.
I'm not on the thing because I can't roll initiative.
Oh, okay.
Clickety
I
clack.
can't- Wait.
Okay, Belra's not on the thing because he can't roll initiative, so.
Why not?
My thing doesn't work.
I can roll it for you if you want.
His thing doesn't work. Right.
Ugh. I think that might just be your PC because it works on my PC.
I don't know. I have no way of knowing, and I don't think he knows either, so.
My initiative comes up within chat. You've attempted to use a roll command, looking for the value of a selected token, but no tokens are selected.
Next, you need to select a token.
How?
Left click your token. There you go. There's your
Episode
initiative.
5 and we're still doing
I'll turn it for you this time, but figure out how to do it next time, yeah?
So many
Okay.
4s.
Should I roll
So many
initiative
fours.
just in
Fours
case?
for day. Yeah, you might as well. Because this is combat. Also need to roll one for the goblin.
Please don't abandon us.
Roll one for Bob yet?
I
No.
don't think so. I don't
I
see
have
one for
not.
Bob.
It's a lot of 4s.
Yeah, right?
Who need gonna be a break tie between dexterity modifiers?
If you get a tie, then it's whoever has the highest dex.
Oh, there's 3-way tie.
Okay, so I'm probably going
Who
last.
has the
I can
highest
say
dex
that
out of you
right now.
guys?
My dex is like, I think 2, something like that.
My
Plus
dex
2.
is my dex is
Not
0
2.
for a modifier.
Okay, so
It's a
plus
goblet
2,
with a
so your dex is... So it's... There you go.
So is it our modifier or just our dex stat?
There you
It's
go.
the same.
Okay, right. I've moved you into the correct order. Has anybody else not rolled initiative yet? That needs to roll initiative. Aside from Bob.
Oh, I see.
I deliberately chose this music from the Avatar playlist because I knew it would get you guys.
What are the goblin
Get
initiative?
another
We
4.
said it's another 4.
There you go. That's the correct initiative, as per thing. But Piety needs to be up there. Augden needs to be there. There you go. That's the correct order. Okay, so let's begin the battle music, boys.
Isn't it funny? I'm not fighting yet. I'm the one that got the highest out of the party.
Absolutely.
Get a little luck.
Okay. The battle begins, and Ragath goes, "By the might of Semre, you shall fall."
Can I pray to Helm one last time?
You can certainly try.
Alright.
I will too. Well, to ceremony.
Okay, and the first thing he's going to do is he is going to cast. Let's see what he's going to cast. He is going to cast Eldritch Blast. And because he's 5th level, he is going to do 2 beams. So I'm going to cast it twice. Okay, so the first beam he's going to cast directly at you, Fenris. Does 16 hit?
Yeah, just barely.
Oh, is 16 your AC?
One sec.
If 16 is your AC, that it does not hit. The second one he is going to shoot at Cyru.
Is that 16?
14 to hit Cyru.
My armor class is 14.
Yeah, so that hits you. It's gonna roll. I'm gonna roll 1d10. Okay, it does 5 damage to you, Fenris. And to Saru, does that hit you? With a 14?
Yeah.
Okay, that 2 points of damage, 2 points of force damage.
I'm already dead.
You're not. You don't have 2 points of 2 points of health.
Oh, I thought it was 14. Oh my god.
No, 14 for AC. Jesus Christ almighty. It's a deadly encounter, but it's not that deadly. Jeez. Okay.
Fortunately,
that
we
was
got
his
half my
action.
health in one hit.
As his bonus action, he is going to raise his hand, and out of the dirt, with a kind of a rises a large spider.
Ugh.
God
Oh,
damn.
He goes, my lifelong companion, aid me in this battle. And he's kind of saddled on the spider. It's already been pre-saddled, it's kind of burrowed up from the ground, and he's now sitting on it.
So we should be able to see him, right?
You can see him.
I don't... Where?
It's right there.
Oh, okay, I had to zoom
He's on
out.
top of the spider.
Yeah,
Okay, I had to zoom
he
out.
is on top of the spider. And this giant spider with a large stony leg kind of just kind of comes up from the ground
Down here, buddy.
behind him.
What?
Here.
Okay. On his turn,
No
the
wonder you
wolf
couldn't
also
see
goes,
anything.
and it's going
You're down
to
here.
go around
Oh, okay.
here.
Why am I still up there?
And that's
then?
pretty much what we can do
what
right now.
confuses me.
Overseer, old man, it's your turn.
Just move there and watch what unfolds.
Okay, so that's your turn. Okay. Balra, your turn. You've just seen this giant spider come out of the ground. And Ragath is riding on top of it.
I'm gonna use my light crossbow.
Okay. What are you going to shoot?
What are you shooting?
Probably him.
So you're going to shoot him. Is there anything specific you're trying to shoot, or are you just going to shoot him?
You're gonna try to shoot him in the eye, or what are you doing?
Yeah, you're making a cold shot, basically, is what I'm asking.
I'm just aiming to hit.
Because if you're making a specific shot to the eye,
Try to shoot him
or
in
a
the
smaller
eye.
part of the body, it's going to be a attack at disadvantage. If you attack just normally, just shoot him with a bow, I would advise that you roll for a normal attack.
No, it's not at disadvantage. I have sharpshooter.
Okay, yeah,
Aim for his
sharpshooter.
head.
So it'd be a normal attack, and you can aim for his head. So make me an attack with your bow, please.
So
Yeah, make me an attack with your bow, please. Rolling the necessary dice.
does 25 hit?
Damn, son. Yeah, definitely hits. And you shoot and you aim at his head, and it goes into his cheek, and he roars in pain as he manages to just barely control his spider. And he looks very, very annoyed. Is there anything else you'd like to do? You are a ranger, so you have Hunter's Mark. Which you can, you haven't added the Hunter's Mark, Jim? You have not called for that?
I don't.
So you cannot add it yet. You can add it to him, but you can't roll damage for it.
I'm a rogue.
Because you've already... Oh, you're a rogue. I'm sorry.
I'm the ranger.
Yeah. I keep forgetting. It's cool, don't worry.
It's okay. Considering that he looks like an elf anyway, it's kind of easy to confuse.
Yeah. Are you stereotyping my gender? Anyway. So is that everything you're gonna do?
Did you just assume my class?
Did you just assume my class? Is that everything you're gonna do for now?
So what does crit
D&D
8
in
plus 4?
2018.
That's
Plus 4,
20
there's 12 points of
damage,
damage to him. 12 plus 4? What?
12 plus 4 or what?
I thought
You-
crit was like
I don't
double.
think you. Do you get a plus 1?
crit?
Oh yeah, yeah.
If
So it's 1d8 plus 4. Yeah, so you do 12 damage.
okay,
You
so he
do
does 12 damage.
points of
Okay.
damage.
Okay.
Let me do a check on his health. Okay. Who is next?
Fenris.
Fenris, you're next.
Okay.
You've just been hit by a blast of eldritch energy. Although it looked kind of strangely divine. Like, instead of being this odd purplish energy, he shot this kind of glowing golden beam out of his hand at you.
Gotcha. Okay, so I'm going to cast protection from poison on myself,
Okay.
and then shapeshift into a dire wolf.
Okay. Okay, is that everything you like to do?
Yes, because that takes up most of my action economy.
You still have your movement.
True.
Okay. So you're going to move over there. I'll just make you a large token for now, because you're direwolf.
Thank you.
Okay. Bob's turn. Bob is basically going to go... I'm sorry, guys. But he's going to go up, and the first thing he's going to do is... Let's see what spells he has. Okay, spellbook, Bob Jackson. Okay. So, what range is that? That's 30 feet, let's see. He's actually going to move a little bit more. That's about here. So he's right next to one of the houses, he's taking cover, so he has half cover. And he's going to cast Hideous Laughter on you, Fenris. So I'm going to ask you to make a Wisdom saving throw, please.
Alright then.
The save DC is 14. Okay. Fenris, you transform into this wolf, and Bob goes, "How did the chicken cross the road to get to the other side?" And for some reason you just find this hilarious, and you just collapse in wolfish laughter on your back. Every
Great.
turn, you can make a wisdom saving throw, but until the effect ends, which is, it lasts for approximately, I believe, a minute. Yep. Then you will constantly be laughing.
Great.
Okay. So that is Bob's turn. That is pretty much all he can do. Oh, he's also going to inspire Ragath and go, "You can do it, buddy!" And he gets an extra d6 on his next bit.
Ugh.
The goblin is going to run forward around here and aim a short bow at you, Piety.
Okay.
He's going to take a shot. Does 9 hit?
Ah, really?
Does 9 hit? No, I guess not. He shoots, and the arrow just goes past your head, and he reloads and knocks his bow from his next attack, and aims at you, Ogden. And his bow string just snaps, and he goes, "Yeah, damage!"
Yeah.
And he begins like rifling around the area for a new bow. In the meantime, Piety, it's your turn.
Alright, I'd like to cast fog if I could. Once I get to my
Sure.
spellbook. Yeah, okay. So I'm gonna
Yep, just
try.
schmoob up the thing so we can all see what it does.
Yeah, that's what I'm about to do once I remember where. Oh, it's the top one. Alright, here we go. And cast spell.
Interesting.
Oh, that it did it share or no?
You need to
Did not share.
you need to put the
Okay.
macro display options on.
Yeah, sorry. That was weird. Sorry about that, everybody.
No, it is fine. It's fine. It's it's okay. Okay, so you create a 20-foot radius of fog centered on a point within range. Lasts the duration or until a wind. Okay. Alright, so where are you casting this fog?
I'm casting it towards our big goblin guy, Rhaegarth.
Rhaegarth.
So that way it can dispel around that, obviously that spider, and hopefully like kind of like cloud also kind of.
There?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's draw this. Okay, so that's generally where the sphere is. Thank you. I've drawn this amazing art.
It's beautiful.
If you want to, you can actually go to the draw slate.
I know there are assets around here, but I'm not bothered enough.
It looks like that circle.
Since I'm out of character, or since I'm out of it, I'll just draw it because that's just 20.
Don't worry about it. It's
total.
It should be a 4x4, so that's what it is.
Okay.
Indeed.
20-foot radius.
20-foot radius, yeah.
Yeah.
Should be 4x4, right?
No, that's 20. It'll be.
Is it a 40-foot radius?
Yeah, it's a 20-foot radius, so that would mean it's
40-foot
40
diameter.
by 40.
Ah, damn it. Concern it. So what, that's how many by how many? How many?
That'd be
squares?
8 squares by 8 squares.
Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So around about this big. There you go. It's around about that big.
Okay, that's what I was thinking. I was thinking it would like hit Bob a little bit.
Yeah, so
I was
you
hoping to
know,
get that
you
wolf too, apparently, but not. I guess not.
Bob was at the edge of it. This is centered on Rhaegarth, as you asked.
Yep. Perfect.
And Rhaegarth goes, what? As he is covered in fog.
Awesome.
And yeah, next up is, unless you want to do anything else.
Could I also cast Hunter's Mark? Or I'd like to guess that.
You cannot
Or
see him, so no.
Oh, I can't. Oh, never mind. I'm good then.
You just covered him up with fog.
Ah, I knew I should have done one before the other. Okay.
Yeah, well, lessons learned.
Then I would like to at least
yeah.
shoot the. Could I? I'm going to shoot the with my arrow. The wolf, yeah.
Yeah, okay, so make me... Wait, you just did a attack, that's one action, so unfortunately you cannot shoot the wolf.
Then you know what? I'm fine. I'll just hang out.
Unfortunately, you cannot make bonus actions attacks.
That's okay. I'm figuring this out. Thank you, everyone.
No, that's cool. Take your time. Ogden, you're up next. Unless you want to move Piety anywhere.
No, I'm good where I am.
Okay. Ogden, your turn.
I will attempt a longbow shot on the wolf.
Okay, so you switch from your sword and shield, which is your swift action, to your longbow, so you're now carrying a longbow in 2 hands, and you shoot the wolf. Make me an attack, please.
Okay. So, just... Oh, okay. Yeah. What am I rolling?
Go back up. Go to your weapons. Go down to ranged.
Ranged.
Simply just do the attack thing. There we go. Yeah, you definitely hit this wolf. Unfortunately, it only does 1 damage. But you manage to scratch this wolf, and they go, like, it just barely dodges out of the way, but it does hit it. So it does 1 point of piercing damage as it kind of slashes across its cheek.
Hold up.
And it kind of turns
That damage
around.
is wrong. It does. It didn't roll the actual damage dice. It just add the modifier.
Yeah, you need to roll 1d8 with that. So just roll
As
my
I wanted to see if there was any minuses, I was like, wait a second, that's low damage.
So I need to roll a d8. Yeah.
Yes.
Roll again, you must.
So yeah, so you do 7 there. So this actually pierces into its side. It kind of yelps quite loudly as it turns to you, Ogden. Its sight set on you.
Okay.
You're welcome.
So...
What can I say except you're welcome? Yeah. Is there anything else you'd like to do?
Can I use my bless as a bonus action?
Bless. Is Bless a bonus action spell?
I don't know. I
I
didn't...
believe it's an
I don't think it
action,
is.
if I'm not mistaken.
I think it's an action spell.
Okay.
I think the only bonus action spell I know of is Healing Word. Anyway, so is there anything else you'd like to do? 'Cause you can't use bless.
No, not really.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, so next up, Cyro, it's your turn. You have seen this guy try to invoke the power of Sonry. Before he got completely covered in a fog cloud. And he's kind of going forwards, and he's trying to attack you. You also notice there's some kindly orc helping him out.
Saru is going to use Bless on Fenris, Piety, and Augden.
Okay, so everybody who has been blessed gets a 1d4, and it's for a minute of concentration. If you get hit within this concentration spell, you have to make a wisdom saving throw, as per your spellcasting saving, and it basically needs to be higher than I believe it's 5 plus the damage taken. Just to let you know. In the meantime, it is now, unless you want to do anything else.
No, I'm all done.
Okay, you want to move? Cool. Okay. So, it is now Goblin Leader Ragath Morgak's turn. And he is going to... you hear this thundering of spider legs as he bursts out of the undergrowth. And the fog, which you've kind of enveloped him in. And he goes, "Fools! You think that'll be enough to contain me?" And he is not going to attack you, Fenris, because he sees that Bobbles made you go and laugh, a bit laughy. And he goes towards you. What? Yeah.
The sound of
And,
spiders' legs. That's,
yeah, it kind of goes.
Oh, don't do that. No.
As he rushes towards you guys, and the spider is going to make an attack on you, Augden.
Okay.
Does not hit, but I need you to still make the Constitution saving throw as it glances after your armor.
Okay, so I need to make a Constitution saving throw.
Pretty much. Against poison effects. As it basically glances off your cheek, not your armor. But obviously you do manage to dodge, but it does catch you on the cheek a little bit. Yeah, you're fine. You feel this poison trying to seep into your system, but you do feel Helm's protection inside of you, and your holy symbol glows a little bit.
Okay.
As the poison goes away.
Okay.
And Ragath is now going to take aim on top of his spider. Let's see what he's going to do. In the spellbook. Okay. He is going to cast... He's going to cast Cause Fear as one of his first level spells. So everybody within a 60-foot... was it 60 radius? No. The target. Okay. So he's going to cast it on... Let's see. He's going to cast it on Piety.
Okay.
And he's going to look at you and he's going to go, "I suggest you run." Can you make me a wisdom saving throw?
Okay.
Let's see a save. His save DC is 13, so you make it.
Woo.
And you feel this fear begin to rock into you, but then it kind of just goes away. And he goes, "Damn it!" And he's going to jump from his spider onto you, Ogden. Make me a dexterity saving throw. So he literally leaps from his spider onto you, Ogden.
Mm-hmm.
So can you make me a dex saving throw, please, Og? That is not enough. Unfortunately, as he lands head first on you. I'm going to ask you to take... I'm going to roll 1d12 bludgeoning as he literally lands on top of you. Basically, Bowser bombs you.
Okay.
take 3 points of damage as you're crushed under him. You're considered incapacitated until you make a strength save to push him off of you, or he
Okay.
gets off of you himself.
So when it's my
So
turn, I
you-
have to make a strength throw.
It's the same strength save. After the spider has also gone, the wolf is also going to go. And it's going to move around here. And it's going to try attack you, Cyro. Seeing the people at the back of the party, it's going to attack you. Seeing weak and easy prey.
Ouch.
Can you make me a strength saving throw?
You got this. You're not weak. You got this.
My modifier is minus
We'll
1
see.
high.
Listen, I'm giving her dice pep talk.
18. Wow, double 18. Jeez.
Oh!
Oh, yeah.
This wolf tries to bear you to the ground in a pounce, but you manage to throw it off to the side, and it tries to attack you with one of its bite attacks.
Don't I have to do a wisdom one for the bless?
On who? Like, if you've been
'cause-
blessed,
No, I did bless
no, he
on
hasn't hit you.
Venus
Now he's
and
hit you.
Empire.
Now he's hit you, and you'll have to make a. It'll be a 1d20 plus your wisdom modifier.
That's what I was
It's just a
asking
wisdom
earlier.
check.
Would it be? It wouldn't be Constitution. You're having it to be Wisdom.
Yeah, because he's maintaining the spell, so he's retaining a state of mind. And he needs to roll his damage on you because he hit you. So give us a moment. One damage. He nips you in the butt. Basically, he tries to like kind of grazes your arm, and you manage to maintain the spell. You do take 1 point of piercing damage. Okay. Next up, old man, your turn. You're currently seeing your party be ravaged by this group of adventurers, by this group of ragtag goblin dudes.
Oh yeah, I'm just
Also,
watching.
Bob.
Trying to see if they'll learn their lesson.
Yep.
That's it.
Okay.
I will
Okay.
move. I will move at least right there. But that's it.
Okay, so you move to get a better view.
I too would move to get a better view of the people in my party getting absolutely
Just getting
annihilated.
slaughtered, as you do.
Just remember,
Mm,
man,
I
I
love
voted
it.
with you, and I'm being attacked the most right now.
Hey, you
You
could
know
have
what?
stepped to the
I said-
side with me.
I said
I love
roll initiative if you wish to attack,
Yeah,
or just inform me.
exactly.
Oh, well,
He did say that.
It's a bit late now.
I didn't know that I could do that. Sorry.
Yeah, well. Anyway, Bella, it is now your turn. You're currently seeing Ogden be promptly sat on by a large goblin. And it is also... Oh, I also need to put James into the initiative order by the looks of it. Because I forget about the one character which I spent so much time creating.
Yeah, I was wondering if he was gonna play, but I was like, oh well.
He was kind of watching for a moment and he goes, oh, well, I guess you need my help.
It'd be nice.
Thank you.
So is James going or am I going?
You are currently going.
Then
You have a high
crossbow
dex than
FTW.
James.
He's using his crossbow. He said.
Yeah, okay. Make me an attack.
What is it?
Who are you attacking?
I'm gonna.
So whenever you're ready, roll the dice, and we
He's
shall
attacking
begin.
the wolf.
Nobody
Yeah, okay.
touches my daughter.
Okay, you do hit the wolf with a 21. Roll damage.
Roll your damage.
I heard.
Okay, so it takes 10 damage. The wolf is looking very injured as it howls in pain. Dragath goes, no! Okay, it is James's turn. And he's gonna go, look, I appreciate you trying to, you know, how do I say this? Save your kin. But I've seen ages come and past, and you're nothing much. And he's going to cast a spell. Going to cast. Let's have a look. See.
I have an
He's
idea
going to cast
for my
Vicious
turn.
Mockery.
I have an idea for my turn. I'm going to see if
As
I
in
do
when?
make a strength throw and I win, I'm going to try to cut the spider's leg off, the stone leg, see if that works any.
Ragath takes 2 points of damage, psychic damage. He goes, "Ah, foolish tiefling," and is going to also draw his sword in reaction to that. Okay, Fenris, your turn.
Awesome. So, wisdom saving throw?
Yep. Yeah, you stop laughing, and Bob goes, "Oh no."
It wasn't very funny.
I thought it was hilarious. You're still in wolf form, by the way.
I know. Yeah. I'm gonna attack the spider because.
Yeah. Sorry, I also forgot the spider's turn, but we'll retcon that for a while. Yeah, keep going. You're gonna attack the spider?
Yes.
1 minute attack. Make me an attack, child.
Please succeed.
Yeah, we'll see how that goes. 22 hits. Just barely.
Perfect.
I'm proud of you.
Oh wait, the spider has an AC of 20.
Dear God, that's a strong spider.
It's a very strong spider. It is a mount, not a directly fighting creature. It doesn't do a huge amount of damage, but it's pretty tanky. So you do 10 damage to the spider, and it kind of grazes against the skin of it.
Alright.
And it turns to you, and since it didn't do its attack a moment ago, I'm going to do its attack now. And it's basically going to try to smother you. As it kind of bears over your form. Make me a strength saving throw.
Alright.
With your wolf stats, remember? Not with your current stats. Because your physical stats have changed.
Oh, yeah, right.
A direwolf strength is 16, so 1d20 plus 3.
Let's see if he knows the way.
Let us see if he knows the way.
Bad Kronos.
No, bad debtor for not liking that meme. That meme was hilarious.
Yeah,
How's that?
easily. You managed to fend it off with the spider still on top of you.
In this video.
Ah, lovely.
And I'm also going to have to
name the
ask you to
video,
make a
do you know the
constitution
way?
saving.
I think I have advantage because of my resistance to poison thing.
Yep.
Because he doesn't know.
So you do have
the way.
advantage. Oh, yeah, you have advantage. So, constitution saving throw with advantage. And I'm going to go on to Bob's turn here. Is that a con save? Me 20?
No.
Can you please make me the con save using the macro on your sheet, if that works?
Wouldn't that be wrong since I have wolf stats now?
Yeah, so your constitution of your wolf is a 14. So roll me 2d20s and add 2 to each one. Yeah, Bob's just bobbing. Look, Bob made friends with the spiders. You guys practically left him behind in the spider pits. You never chose to go back for him, so what did you expect? Also, okay, so
we came
that's
back. We just
1
didn't
and
wanna
11. So that's 11 plus 2, which is 13, which is not enough. As poison begins to seep into your system, you take 1d6 of poison damage per turn.
Okay.
Until
But I
the
still have
poison
resistance
fades
to that.
via either lesser restoration. Yeah, so you take half damage. But unless it's removed via either lesser restoration or another form of antidote, it is not cured.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So,
We knew that there were going to be spiders. Why didn't we get antidotes?
it beats me.
Because we ain't the sharpest tools
Okay.
in the shed.
So I'm going to roll a d6 damage. Take 2 points of poison damage as the spider bears down on you, fangs dripping with venom. And he goes,
Alright.
and kind of drools over you. Bob is going to run around here, and he's going to draw his rapier, and he's going to be like, "Oh, help you, buddy!" And he's going to stab you, basically, Fenris.
Ah, what a jerk.
Not a jerk, he's just a coward.
I know.
Jeez, that was nice to
Yeah,
him, too.
for like a coward, he sure is getting into battle this time around.
Okay.
Well, he's fighting for his friends, and I think he knows what that means. It does 15 hit, because he's making advantage, because he's flanking.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah, it does.
Okay, so you take 7 points of piercing damage from Bob's rapier as it stabs you in the hind quarter.
Lovely.
And he's going to be like, "Sorry, but I really like these guys."
Bob just wants
Okay.
friends.
Bob just wants friends. And you guys leaving him behind in the spider pits to whatever fate he was going to face wasn't the nicest thing to do.
I'd like to say he seemed happy. He was
Well,
just getting
honestly-
killed.
To the group's defense,
We were kind of
he
told
did
to leave him
leave us
behind.
first.
Yeah.
He did leave the group. He did leave
You
us
first,
first.
but you never asked him about it. Also, Bob's
Braga
an
pretty
idiot.
much told us to just leave him.
Bob is not a smart man. Okay. And that is going to be Bob's turn. And because his inspiration is still on Ragath. The goblin is going to maneuver its way around. Up to about here. Is that? No, you can still move a little bit more.
I take it found a new bow.
There you go. Yeah, he found a new bow from one of the local houses. I'm rolling a few dice IRL. And he's going to take a shot at you, Piety.
Okay.
I'm not complaining, but I haven't been attacked once this
Bow,
time.
shoot.
I know.
And that's a
Notice
19,
I-
so I presume that hits.
Yeah, that hits because I only have a armor of 11.
And you take 4 points of piercing damage.
Major is not a patient.
I'd also like you to make a constitutional saving throw. This was his one and only arrow that was tipped with poison.
Constitution. Of course, he saved the one for me. Come on, load.
I mean, he only had one arrow to do it, and, you know.
Did it.
Yeah, you take 1d6 of poison damage, I'll roll that for you, and you're currently considered poisoned.
Ugh.
We're all gonna die.
You take 1 point of poison damage. This is a deadly encounter. You guys just rushed in, and then an old man's just like, "Yep, good luck, guys."
1 point
Your tank basically just went, "Lol, good luck," and walked off.
and 4
Lol,
points.
bye.
Someone
You
needs
guys
to
can still
perform like a
surrender.
persuasion check on him.
Like, you guys can still surrender. Like, surrender is always an option. And the goblin is going to begin knocking another arrow on his bow. You see the poison vial on his belt has now been depleted. It seems he basically had 2 arrows worth of poison, and no longer has any more. Party, your turn. You've just been shot
Okay.
by a goblin.
Ugh. I
Remember
know.
to subtract the health from your token.
Let's see. So that
1 damage.
goes. Okay, just 1. Okay. 18. Nope, that is 19, and then 18. There we go. That should show up, right? Did that? Okay, good.
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah.
I'm gonna move backwards.
Okay.
A little bit, right there.
You are not directly engaged with either Ragath or the wolf or the spider, so you can retreat safely.
I'd like to shoot an arrow at our wolf friend. Take him out.
Okay. So you shoot now at the wolf.
And then, what do I gotta remember what I roll again. Where is? That's just 1d20? Yes, no.
1d20 plus your dex modifier.
Plus dex.
And then you roll, because it's a short bow, is it?
Proficiency, I think.
No,
So-
not proficiency.
So I have no dexterity, so I'm just gonna do d20.
Mm-hmm.
Nat 20.
Basically, if you're proficient with a weapon, it means you can use it. It means you do not roll it with disadvantage. So that was a nat 20. Roll me some damage, please. As you can shoot this wherever you want.
Okay.
How'd
I'm
you
going
do
to.
this?
I'd love to do a headshot.
Okay, you're just gonna shoot it between your eyes. Okay.
Correct. And then.
Okay. Roll me some
still
damage.
Damage is D6. I'm sorry, I'm still like.
D6.
Yeah,
and it's
so-
doubled because you got a crit.
Okay. So 1.
This is a 6. There's no such thing as overkill. Yeah, that's it. Only had 2 HP left.
Cool.
And you shoot this wall between the eyes, and it slumps to the ground, dead.
Great.
Yay.
And Ragath looks at you and goes, "You'll pay for this!"
Nope.
With bloodshot eyes. He's still sitting on Ogden. Ogden,
Yeah.
it's now your turn. Make me a strength saving throw to push Ragath off of you. Can you have a health user goblin butt in your face? This is not enough.
Dang it. So I'm
And you
incapacitated.
try to push him off, and you're like, "Ah," and he's just not budging. And Ragath goes, "I bet you like it down there in the dirt, don't you, human?"
For the love of God, somebody please get him off me.
Sorry, your time.
Cyrus gonna use.
By now you have seen the Sarenrae symbol on his neck.
Yeah. Same deity, bro. We can be friends.
You
I mean,
might
if you
kill him.
Like,
Syra uses.
it is your
her-
choice.
Syra uses her draconic breath weapon.
Oh my god. Okay, roll me. Wait, who are you aiming at? Ragath or?
At Rega. I keep forgetting.
Think about who's
Okay.
underneath him before you do
Ogden
that.
is also gonna have. Ogden's also gonna have to make a save. So that is. You are. What is your draconic ancestry?
Give me a moment.
I think it was like something like blue, wasn't it?
I think it was blue. Yes.
Lightning.
Okay.
Be,
So you're gonna have to make me. Yeah. So saving throw 8 plus your Constitution modifier plus your proficiency bonus. So
Well, it'd be,
the
it'd be a
proficiency
30-foot
bonus,
line.
because you're level 3, is a +2 plus your Constitution modifier. So the DC is 10 for this. And you're also going to need to make me a it's electric, so dexterity saving throw at disadvantage, please. Well, no, you're incapacitated, so it's also fail. Ragath is also going to make a dex saving throw as he jumps off of you.
Would Augden actually? Well, I mean, I would say, Syra, you could point it to where it aimed at a certain portion, to where it wouldn't hit Augden.
Only it's a 5 by 5 foot by 30 foot, so you can aim it upwards. If you're not just aiming it straight at Ragath, you can aim it as aim it at his upper torso.
That way, Augden wouldn't have to take the damage.
Yeah.
Sorry.
So you do aim it at his upper torso, and he's going to make the save regardless. Okay, Ragath gets hit and takes 2d10, 2d6 damage on a failed save. So roll me 2d6, please, Sarah. 2d6, not 1d10. So that's 1 point of damage. Roll me another one. So he takes 2 points of damage, and he gets a little bit of a shock as he gets shot by this thing. But because he failed the save, he's still sitting on. He's kind of flumped backwards onto his back now.
That was literally like somebody rubbing their feet on a rug and then just touching someone.
Getting a bit of static, yeah. Okay, Ragath is going to wield his blade, and he's going to cast Green Flame Blade.
Pretty. It's pretty, except for when he actually hits you with it. I like green, okay?
And he is going to get up off Ogden, and he's going to attack you.
Wait, who?
Okay.
Wow.
Yeah,
He's gonna
yeah,
attack
there was.
Ogden. So I'm going to just roll an attack with his normal weapon.
And you're spelling it wrong. It's W-E-I, not W-E-Y.
A 12 does not
Do the
hit.
meme, do it
He's going to roll again to attack.
Fucking
13 doesn't hit. You manage to just roll around on the ground out of his way
Yeah.
as this blade just slams into the ground. Although the ground on you is now on fire. So you're going to need to get out quick on your time.
Run! Just run!
And then he's going to turn to his little buddy and going to heal it, his spider, and he's going to heal it for 1d4.
Ah.
That gets 2 health back.
How much health is this?
Okay. Next up is Overseer Old Man. Your turn. Is he going to still watch?
For the love of God, help, please.
I mean, you can do whatever you want to do, buddy.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna go over here and see what's in the house.
Okay, so you start walking through this fog cloud. You're like, adventure.
While
Make me an investigation.
I was back here, I wanted to keep to one of my 2 spirits. Keep watch,
Yep.
let me know if anything's happening. And the other one's like
You
over,
plop
over
the head.
here.
You plop the head down on the floor. He goes, "Sure thing, buddy."
Well,
And,
no,
you're such a good house.
I wanted the helmet with me. It's one of my 2 other spirits. Yeah.
Okay, it says the same thing.
Yeah.
Make me an investigation check with disadvantage as the fog begins to fill the house. Yeah, you find nothing in this fog. You're like, you trip over something. You're like, oh, damn it!
But going inside the house actually be in the fog? Because
It's beginning to dissipate a little bit. Like, it's fog. And it's difficult to search. Are you searching on the floor or like on shelves or what are you searching in? I mean, regardless, you're not going to find much with the thing.
yeah, it's just looking around.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, you don't find a huge amount. Some odd trinkets here and there. Nothing worth of value. Sentimental stuff, basically. And considering that you spend pretty much your entire turn doing that.
That's it.
Barra, your turn. You've just seen Augden, not Augden, the Overseer, just go, house. Then you walk into the house.
I don't
Alright,
know
what are you gonna do?
So is it my turn?
Yep.
No, it's my turn.
So it's Bella's
Yes.
turn?
Yism.
Okay, so Belra, what are you doing? Try to shoot Rhaegoth. He's right next to me.
If I shoot Rhaegoth, do I
Rhaegoth?
have flanking advantage?
No. You are not currently... flanking is typically for melee attacks.
That.
Unless someone is surrounded on all 4 sides by bowmen.
Wait, I have a thing.
Go on. If you have sharpshooter, I'm sure you can do some more damage to him.
Sharpshooter plus sneak attack. You know
You
how
cannot sneak.
strikes-
Here.
Well,
You-
technically, he'd have sneak attack because Ogden is right next to him.
You do not need
He
advantage
would,
on
yeah.
the attack roll if another enemy of the target has.
So you do get sneak
5
attack.
feet of it.
You ready to roll damage? I know what sneak attack does. I'm just like saying, in case you didn't know already, you cannot stealth here currently. I'm just letting you know.
Okay.
Okay. So roll me an attack with sneak attack on it, and obviously you break stealth. So once you use sneak attack, so on and so forth.
D20 plus 6. 19.
That's a hit. Roll me damage. Okay, you take 7 points of damage. As you, I presume you shoot him with your bow.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so you shoot him with your bow and he takes a bit of a hit to the shoulder. And he roars again. Ah, foolish. Okay. Next up after you, unless you want to do any movement, is James's turn, and he's going to back up a little bit. And he's going to go over to you, old man. He's going to go, what are you doing? Come on, help us.
I ain't like you to begin with. Why are you asking me?
Because your friends out there are probably going to die.
Nah, I'll intervene when it's time. They just need to get their butt whooped.
He goes, I certainly hope you're right. As that's his turn. Finish your turn.
Cool. I am going to use a bonus action to heal myself for 2d8.
Okay. What spell are you using? You're using the potion. Yeah. You cannot consume your potion in wolf form.
It's not a potion.
You do not have opposable thumbs.
It's an ability of my Circle of the Moon Druid.
Okay, very well. So you regenerate 8 points of health. Is there anything else you'd like to do?
Yes, I would like to attack the spider.
Okay. Because it's on top of you, it is at disadvantage unless you wish to try to throw it off.
I guess I'll throw it off then.
Okay.
How would I go about doing that?
Oh, a strength saving throw. Sorry, I would have thought you would have known that sort of thing. No, it's just me being a bit of a. I assume some people know certain things, so it's fine. That'd be a strength saving throw. Yeah, easily. You with a. Which direction do you want to throw it in?
I don't want to be mean and throw it on top of old man, so I'm gonna throw it into the.
Okay, so you throw it backwards about 10 foot. And using your hind legs with your wolf form, you push it backwards, and it just kind of with a kind of falls backwards. And kind of gets back up with a and kind of bares its fangs at you.
Okay. So can I use movement, or did they use it my action?
That's your action.
Oh, okay. Alright, that's it then.
Okay. And Bob is going to be like, wasn't a very smart idea, buddy. And he's going to attack you. Take 5 points piercing damage.
Lovely.
As he stabs his rapier into your leg again. He's like, why won't you die?
Well, it's partially because I have so many hit points, but also I don't like you.
He's also going to do another inspiration on Raga on the spider, sorry. And he's going to be like, spider thing, does whatever a spider thing can. Can he swing from a web? Yes, he can, because it's a spider. Watch out, it's the spider thing.
Did you have that idea from the very, very start and we're just waiting to use that?
No, actually, it just came to me in a moment.
Oh, it's actually
And that's going to be his turn.
When my spirit hears that, and I hear my spirit, boo!
And the goblin's going to run up to you, and flanking you is going to take a attack. He's going to stab you in the back with his dagger.
Augden. You. I know. Good.
Does a 16 hit? know from your silence. Augden!
How do I know? How do I
Your
know
AC.
again? Oh, my AC? 20. It does
Yes, he's 20, so because you have the shield, of course. 18 because he's stabbing you in the back, actually, which means you can't guard it with your shield. So go figure. So yeah, 18 still doesn't hit, and he kind of just stabs ineffectively of your arm, and you manage to just shield with your back. Okay, Party, you okay?
I know. I'm trying to like think this one out. I am gonna go.
Ragath is not looking very scratched by all this damage done to him.
No, I know. Junk. Trying to figure out whether I want to pick off the little guys or go straight for him. I'm going to cast Hunter's Mark on Rhaegarth. I was trying to once I get my stuff out.
Yep.
So let me
Hunter's Mark on Ragath.
Yeah, there we go. So let's.
Oh wait, just to let you know, guys, it's Ragath, not Rhaegarth. He does not have an R in his name. Ragath. Ragath. You'll figure it out eventually. It's cool.
You're struggling so hard with that.
Okay. Okay, so you cast your Hunter's Mark. You're now going to shoot him, I presume.
Yes, I am.
Okay.
Did I spell it wrong?
Okay, so let me make sure that I do this properly, because that's gonna be the fun part. Okay. So, let's see. Hunter's Mark, I know they said you get extra. You deal an extra 1/6 of damage. Okay.
1d6.
1d6. So let's do this.
Go. You haven't hit him yet, have you? You've rolled an attack.
No, whoop. You're right. Sorry.
Roll an attack with your bow.
There we go. Ah!
That doesn't hit.
Doesn't hit him.
You shoot
So
the arrow at him.
Yep.
You shoot the arrow at him, and with lightning fast reflexes, he catches the arrow
Of course he does.
and snaps it between his fingers.
I just want you all to know that Piety's look of shock on her face is like, oh,
And his eyes
False.
narrow and look at you.
because he's really mad at me, and I just like kind of look at
Oh,
him
he's
like,
very mad at
my,
you. Just try to shoot him in the back.
my bad.
The one thing you can do worse to a goblin leader is engage them in dishonorable combat.
My bad.
Okay.
Can I move after
Is there
that? So
anything
like
else you
all
would like
done.
to do? Yeah,
I was just gonna-
yeah, you have him moving.
Okay, so I'm gonna move this over here.
Bye, see you next year.
Yeah, okay.
I'm coming back. I promise to come back around.
Well,
You better
so
still
you
pay
away?
child support.
You actually you where you are is where my spirit would have been.
Oh,
so-
sorry. I'm next to your spirit then. There we go. Bonk.
Well, no, you just walk and my spirit like backs up. I'm like, oh.
The spirit goes, oh.
Well, it's my mother's spirit, so I mean,
And I just go, hey, how's it going? How you doing, girl?
you don't know. You don't see her. You don't see
Okay.
anything. It's just
I say this to Bob. Bob was confused.
I got very chilly all of a sudden.
there you go. There you go.
Okay, Ogden, your turn.
Okay, is switching weapons bonus bonus action or an action?
Whilst you're in battle, it is a bonus action.
Okay, so I will switch to my greatsword and attempt to slash Rhaegarth.
Slash. Okay, move me an attack, please.
Okay. Which die would that be?
D20.
Well, usually I would advise using the macro that you should have.
Oh, okay.
You'd have a macro for your class. As I advised everybody to fill out their character sheets.
Oops, wrong thing.
Well, what? What are you doing? Why are you rolling a d6?
Wrong die. Sorry. I didn't know about the macro thing. I would have had it
I'm
set
so
up.
confused.
Is it-
Right? Many confused.
I'm sorry. What die is it? Because I'll just roll the die for now. I would have.
You have a
done it-
macro for that.
Okay.
Also need to roll. Need to put damage into it, so it's greatsword, so it's a D12.
Okay, so 1d12.
Like- 2d6.
Okay. So 2d6, okay.
There is a macro in your sheet. Please use it.
Oh, okay.
Also, you have not hit him yet, so rolling damage is completely pointless. Please, just use the macro in your character sheet. It's right there. You just have to press the button. It's in weapons,
What's happening? Oh, I
and the
zoomed out.
greatsword is right there.
So 20 won't hit.
Ah.
It's not that difficult. I don't know why people find it so confusing.
I accidentally.
It's
Hang
just a
on,
tab.
I zoomed out. I can't see my thing.
It's in your character sheet.
Why is this zoomed out? Wait, come on. Now.
Ugh.
I just don't use the
Remember, your
magic.
AC is now gone down to
Rolls.
18, considering you're wielding your greatsword
There we go. That's better. So what is it now?
and you're using your shield.
Great shit.
This one.
Yeah.
Okay, you swing your big old greatsword, and he kind of just barely dodges out of the way.
Okay.
Is there anything I should like to do?
No, because I don't have any more actions.
You can move?
What?
I can move away from him. I
Yeah,
guess.
again,
Wait,
you cut
no,
out.
You don't have disengage.
Okay.
You don't have
I guess that's all I can do for now. I don't know if there's anything else I can do, obviously.
Unless you want to move, but if you move out of the way of these guys, you'll get an attack of opportunity from both of them.
Okay, well, I'm gonna stay put then.
Okay. Saru, your turn.
Okay, so Saru is going to use. Those are my cantrips. Spells. Is going to use. Where is it? Healing word on Fenris.
Okay, so roll me a d4 for health. Or just do the... Yeah, there you go. So, Fenris, you get back 7 HP.
Sweet.
As this butterscotch flavor enters your mouth. Strange. Is there anything else you'd like to do, Saru? That was a bonus action because it was healing word.
She's also going to walk up to Regith and show him a necklace that she has, a religious necklace of Serenite that she has.
Is that all she's doing? Would you like to say anything? Because you do get some words. You get a single sentence whilst in combat.
You follow
Per turn.
Sarah?
He's going to be slightly distracted by that, actually, and he goes, "Why are you attacking me? You're a follower. You should know about the Lady of Second Chances."
I just didn't want them hurting my dad.
I would not like to murder anybody. I just wish to survive.
You do see a little bit of blood dripping from his mouth, from where the arrow had pierced his cheek. And it is now his turn. And he'll go,
Now, if you excuse me,
and make me a dexterity saving throw with disadvantage, Ogden, as he tries to pick you up. Thanks. As he tries to pick you up. Oh no! So you trip, and he catches you by the foot, and he's actually going to toss you into the ground. He's basically going to Hulk smash you. So he's going to make a 1d10 with his strength modifier, which is +5.
Yay.
Aren't you dead by this point?
No.
So you take 10 points of bludgeoning damage as
Okay.
he smashes you back and forth in between the ground, in between a rock and a hard place, basically, and lands you back where you are. So lower 10 HP from the current total. And then he's going to take his bonus. Well, and he can't do that because he's not a rogue. He's going to allow you to get an attack of opportunity, although you're not prone, so that's fine. You basically get back to your feet, a little bit battered, and you get an attack of opportunity as he leaps to land on Saru. So roll me an attack with your greatsword as he leaps away.
That That's you.
Would Fenris also get an attack of
so
opportunity?
He's
to go
leaping
really
over you
fast?
guys, and he leaps pretty. He has boots of feral
Your
leaping,
greatsword.
so he does
Attack
leap
with my
over you,
greatsword?
Fenris.
Gotcha.
So I roll an attack with my greatsword. What?
Roll an attack with your greatsword. Yeah.
Okay.
Because it's an attack of opportunity, because he has not chose to disengage action you. He chose to attack you, and then basically jump away onto somebody else. Yeah, 15, does that hit? I think he's wearing leathers, so I think so. Let me check. No, his AC is 16 because he's unarmored.
Shame.
Basically, he has 1 level in Fighter, 1 level in Barbarian, and I think 3 levels in Warlock. And anyway, he's going to jump away. It doesn't hit, it's 1 off hitting. He has 16 AC. So he doesn't have a huge amount of AC. And he's going to jump onto you. Piety, please make me a dexterity saving throw.
Going. I don't know why my computer's so slow today, so I apologize.
It's fine. Everyone has a potato day.
Bam.
There's not enough, as he now lands on you.
Yes.
I'm going to roll a d10 damage.
Piety loves
As
having
he-
guys on her.
Ah. I love being smushed. Smush, 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 smush. She just licks her lips weirdly, like just.
You lick your lips, and then he lands on your face. As he basically Bowser bombs you, and it tastes vile. It is like he smells of the mixture between a swamp, some really bad compost, and whatever the strange ichor coming off the spider is.
Oh.
Basically, he smells like rotting onions.
Yes. Okay. So rotting onions, which she doesn't like. I'll let you all know.
No.
No, she does not like that smell. The bad smell.
And you take 7 points of bludgeoning damage as you feel your bones crick a little.
Crickety crack.
You just crickety crack as he lands basically butt first onto you.
Okay, so I'm at 11 now.
Yeah. Okay, old man, your turn. Oh, the spider also needs to go as well. Because it goes on his turn. I'm not used to using familiars in this game. And it is going to begin attacking Fenris again as it gets back up off his back, uses half its movement speed in order to do so. And attacks you, Fenris. Fenris, make me another strength saving throw. And a constitution saving throw to save from poison. With advantage because you're resistant. So it's a strength saving throw, then a constitution saving throw, so not wisdom.
Oops, sorry.
You've already bypassed the hideous laughter, so you don't need to worry about that. Okay, so both of them fail. Okay. The DC is 14, by the way, for the poison. And basically, it climbs on top of you, and basically begins slashing at you as it... you take another d6 for poison damage, and you're still considered poison.
Awesome.
And you do also take 3 points of piercing damage.
Yay.
The goblins, still, obviously.
Oh boy, this is...
Okay. 1d6 is all I need to roll. Which is half, obviously, because you're resistant. So you take 2 points of poison damage as well. Alright. That is the spider. That is basically Ragath's entire turn. Okay. Bera, your turn. Sorry, old man, it's your turn.
Yeah. Since Piety would cast Hunter's Mark, fog would be gone.
That's because it's concentration, I believe, isn't it?
Yep.
Okay, let's delete that old fog.
Bye-bye.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Ah,
Create a sponge or a circle. Old man, what are you doing for your turn? As James continues to try to persuade you.
kind of step out over the other side, not paying attention to him, and I want to get a scope of what's going on
Okay.
as I was in the house.
Fenris is in wolf form, making battle with the spider while Bob repeatedly stabs him in the leg.
Douche move, by the way.
Piety, you can
Yeah, I know,
you can
right?
just yeah, I know. Well, characters have flaws. You can just see Piety's arm poking out from underneath Ragath's ass. Augden is
image is
currently
awesome.
getting bombarded by a goblin who is about half his size. And Saru and Belra are attacking from the rear.
I'd like to point out there's a dead wolf as well. We got at
There's
least
also a
one
dead
thing.
wolf.
There's one thing down at least.
How
It's
well
only
does,
taking you like 45 minutes.
How well-
Focus on the little things.
how well off does the Ragath and the spider look?
Alright, Ragath, actually make me a insight check.
Inside or perception?
Insight. Look into how they're acting towards their wounds. Okay. Ragath looks a little bit injured. Like, on a scale of 1 to 100, he's probably about 80.
Okay.
The spider barely looks injured. But it doesn't look like it can really do much. It can just, like, basically flump on top of people and stab at them with its jaws. It is a suppression method, if anything.
Okay.
Is that all you're doing, or are we good?
I'll give him a few bit more. New house.
Make me an investigation check. It's a free action to look through the house. It's not with advantage, and it's not with disadvantage now that the fog's gone. But again, it's just more sentimental items.
Okay.
Okay, Barra, your turn. Ragath has just butt-bombed Piety.
Can I ask Ragath if there's any peaceful way to stop this?
Have to get his attention first, which would be a persuasion check.
Persuasion check.
I can hear him. You know that, right?
I'm still gonna keep repeating what he says because you're super slow, man.
Fuck you.
He no do it. Okay, Barra, make me a persuasion check
I'm never gonna get tired of
Dude.
that meme ever.
to get his attention. Yeah, it's a +5. So 1d20 +5. It's an on that 20, that's enough. And you get his attention, he looks at you and goes, "Leave." He's basically telling you to get out. Get out of his house. He's already promised to leave you guys be. Now that he has the orb, but now that you've attacked him, he's got a bit of a thing out for you. But he's willing to let it go if you leave.
I'm fine with this.
Yeah? I mean, you can leave the battlefield if you want. Okay. So, does the whole party agree with this? I presume you say this loudly enough for everybody to hear. He's gonna get off Piety for a moment. So you see, oh my god! as Piety is revealed underneath Ragath. She has like lots of bit of loose fur sticking to her face and everything.
Yeah. Finally.
Good. I will
Some
allow you to
tough
leave
choice.
now.
It's either leave or
You have killed my dog. I will not take that lightly. But if you leave now, I will accept your surrender. And Jim is like, you know what? That sounds like a really good idea. Let's go. And he he's gonna use the spell message to
because we're
Piety, and he's gonna say,
we're
play
2 levels
along.
Too short to deal with this.
Yeah, guys, I think this is like super good idea. I think we've caused enough trouble here. I mean, We've got, like... He's got his orb. We've got, you know, all of our hands. Bob's got a new friend. I mean, he's a little psycho, but that's okay. I say we just back up slowly and just make our way back to, you know, that little Enge village. Let's go back.
Yeah, I say that if we go back to Inchcliffe, it's probably the best idea for now. Because, I mean, even if we do have to fight Boss Hoss down the road, we tried. We'll be able to tell him that we tried and we just could not succeed.
I mean, we can show the ass imprint on my face. Like, let's go, guys.
There's like a perfectly symmetrical ass imprint on your face.
just a big, I'm a big butt face right now.
Basically, yeah.
Let's get out of here. I agree. Who else agrees?
I do.
Okay, so Cyro, Belra, Piety, James, Old Man I know doesn't even care because he's not fighting. Fenris.
Old Man's just like, oh, look at all this stuff.
We're like shouting over the house, like, "Oh man, you want to go?"
I rolled a perception and my spirit's yelling at me, and I being let know what's going on. And I would have agreed with it.
But the majority of it is you guys are going to leave.
Yes. Oh well,
Okay.
I do not understand why we even tried this.
I just
Old
read
man.
that old
Because
man's
we didn't
perception
expect
roll is
him
Hey, I give you a
perception
choice.
with an
Levels
overseer
overall.
old woman.
Sure, likely no. No, if you get a belt of gender change, then yes. He will become an old woman.
Ooh,
What?
I'd say we go find
Guys.
that belt.
You guys leave, and he backs off of you guys. And he comes down and goes, Alice. And the spider kind of nods, almost like it fully understands what he says, and goes back underground. With a kind of
Fenris is
just
still
burrows back
fighting, right?
underground, out of sight. Bob goes, Bob just looks at you. We're out of initiative now. Bob looks at you, Fenris, and goes, no hard feelings, right? Bye! And he's gonna run back
Bob!
and he's just gonna run inside the house.
Bye.
Hope we never see him again.
Oh, you won't have to hold my hand anymore.
I'd like to point out that now that his family's dead, he doesn't care at all about adventuring. That guy really changed.
His family isn't dead. His family's alive.
Oh, they're
isn't
not dead. They're still alive. That he's paying
Yeah.
like child support to. Oh, never mind.
Yeah.
Then. Oh, I thought they were like 100 years in the future or
it?
something.
Rangan looks at you, Piety, and he goes,
No, leave.
Sorry about your dog.
his blade is still on fire, and he levels it at you.
Now.
I asked him if he wants me to
I
give
will
the dog
not.
a funeral pyre before we leave.
He goes, I will not
Go,
give a second
let's go.
chance. Leave
Wait,
my
would it-
village.
Would it be possible
my people
for
to survive.
Cyro to use Spare the Dying on the dog?
Yes. It has not
Can I
failed
do
all 3
that?
of his death saves, it has failed 2 of his death saves so far.
Yeah, can I do that?
Yeah, sure. Okay, so you cast Spell Dying. And the wolf kind of weakly limps back up, and he rushes over and picks it up and goes, I thought I lost you. I will not
Goblin
forget
and
you.
his dog. Weirdest book ever.
He's picked it up in his arms, is literally carrying the wolf. The dire wolf. And he looks like a little puppy. It's hilarious and cute. And he looks at you, sorry, and goes, I will not forget you. You have been forgiven. Now I suggest you and your kin leave. I have matters to attend to. And you guys, everybody make a perception check. You will get your gold because they agreed to stop attacking. Okay. Yeah, so Fenris and Old Man make it. Okay, so generally, because this is a group check, you see the houses, and the place has been riddled with bullet holes. Which is something you didn't notice before.
Since I actually went through the house where I noticed that.
You did. And upon further investigation, because your investigation wasn't so great beforehand, under a pile of rubble and collapsed books, because there was a large bookshelf in this house, you do see a goblin corpse kind of just riddled with bullets. When you pick up the bullet, it seems to be like a large shell that is just punctured this goblin and killed it instantly. And you do see that this bullet is a similar bullet the boss horse would use.
I will tell Cyro this is what your dad does for a living.
So you're gonna depress the youngest member
What?
of our party.
Ragath
I'm going to backhand whatever Augden. I'm gonna backhand Augden across the face as hard as I can.
I'm sorry, but
tackle.
it's not good to shield somebody from the truth.
You don't have to be a
He's
dick about it, though.
14!
You can roll me an attack roll, please, Belra.
An unarmed, good job. You just damaged me.
While that's going on, I will went to Ragath.
If you teach him a lesson,
Many of my tribe are dead because of that pig. And his hand tightens over his flaming blade.
Wait, does Cyro hear that?
I would not hesitate. Yeah, of course she does.
Okay.
And he goes, I would not hesitate to lop his head off.
See,
Shall I
even
see
if I hadn't told her,
roasted
she would have
pig
understood
again?
that line.
that's fine. I'm talking about my lot. Did you teach him a lesson?
Oh. And he looks at Ogden, who's now in this very battered armor. It looks nearly broken at this point. It would need a lot of repairs. And he just goes, I suppose.
That's all I wanted. I was going to intervene if it got too bad, but
You would have not been able to stop me.
you can think otherwise.
We're about to get an ego off. Guys, get ready. We're going back fighting.
No, it's just that the boss hadn't even used his legendary action yet. Because he hadn't got to half health.
Oh yeah, I knew that.
Let's wait till she's
Yeah.
16 before we start doing
And there's a lot more. Like, I have 3 layers of this stuff on the on the GM layer here.
I've got 1 layer, and that's me going rage.
Yeah.
That's all I need. I don't need 3 layers.
Yeah. So Rago goes, I accept your apology. Now leave.
Let me go. Else I'll take this lot. Give him a talking
And
to.
he carries his direwolf. And you do see just behind you do see some smoke rising up. And those of you who wish to investigate do see a funeral pyre just behind his house over here. And he kneels down at the funeral pyre and begins chanting quietly to himself. And as he's out of earshot, James goes, okay, look, what we can do is we can poison their water supply and kill them anyway.
Oh, you shut up, you! I didn't like you to
Well,
begin
I'm
with.
just saying it's an idea. We do not want to cross that gangster line.
I don't care. You can go
Suit
off if
yourself.
you're work. You can leave if you're working with him.
To die again.
Sorry, I didn't. You were all speaking at once there. One at a time, please.
I didn't bring his dog back just so we can kill it again.
Oh, well, that life cycle goes on.
Your life cycle's about to go on. If you don't leave now.
He killed the dog?
You're
He
a
didn't kill the dog.
I killed the dog.
Yeah, Piety killed the dog.
Me and
I killed the
Piety
dog.
and Piety
Isn't that funny, no
put
less?
the dog down.
Yes. The one time I threw something good was for the dog.
It's now a wolficorn. It has an arrow sticking out of its head.
Oh, I made him beautiful.
No, he looked pretty. Yeah. Anyway, regardless of any antics, James is gonna go. Really? You want me to leave? Is that it?
Yeah.
And what do the rest of you think?
I absolutely agree. We should leave.
No, yeah, you're agreeing to see if you want James to leave.
I'd like
I
James
think
to
you're a
Sorry.
horrible person.
I think James should go with us.
He goes, "Hey, what? Wait, you know what? I hope you have good luck out on these roads, because you won't have any help from me."
I appreciate the help. But
He
if you work
leaves
for Boss
and,
Hoss, I don't want nothing to do with you.
You're talking. He doesn't work for Boss Hoss. He just agreed, like, you shouldn't get in his way. But he's already stormed off, and he's left.
Ah,
James has left the party.
Yay.
James will remember that.
Yeah, James will remember that.
Just saying,
He
sometimes
was
we
a
need.
bad man.
Yeah, but sometimes you need horrible people, guys.
Now,
Isn't that
Sometimes you
what
need a few
happened?
assholes.
Yeah,
give,
exactly.
let's give Rygart the respect he does, and let's go. That
You
top
do see him
dog,
like
you-
crouched. Those of you who have investigated the general area do see him crouched by a funeral pyre of about 25 goblins. Do you know that upon entering the camp for the first time, there was only about 40 goblins here, which means over half his tribe has been killed.
I'd say those bags were most likely at least some of them goblins.
Yeah. And you
Sorry,
probably figure
Saru.
that the collapsed tunnel was more than likely Ragath's work in order to stop the kind of the secret entrance being used as a form of attack against the camp. This way they could work more on their natural terrain. So yeah. I presume you guys leave as per request.
Oh yeah. Old man will start trying to push
Oh,
him.
dude.
Yeah.
Oh, dude. Old man's just like, oh, come, get out now, kiddies.
Yeah, that's what I was saying, pretty much. Yeah.
Yeah. So, I presume you guys leave?
Yep. I'm leaving.
And before you go, Bob's just gonna, Bob's going to wave at you guys like, good luck, guys.
I won't have to hold your hand
and
again.
Just, don't worry, you won't. Also, fuck you. He's gonna go back inside the house and close the door very quickly.
That's rude.
Run while you can, little man.
He doesn't respond. He's already hiding inside the house. He's locked the door and everything.
Oh, he can hear me though.
Oh yeah, I'm sure he can.
That was rude.
But you see the remaining goblins are kind of picking themselves up off the floor around the general area and beginning to make reparations. Okay. So, you guys head back to Edgecliff?
Yes.
Yeah.
I know your wolf form has worn off, Fenris. By the time you guys get back to Edgecliff. And you travel back to Edgecliff a little bit battered from your battle with the large goblin warlord.
I was supposed to say,
And
my character would be in the back, making sure everybody's walking.
yeah, we're gonna stop the music there for a little bit. I'm just gonna put this on. Okay, there we go. So you travel back into Edgecliff, and it's just a day like any other. It's a little bit strange coming out of a battle and seeing the world going on as it is, but the people are going about their work. Granny is making cloaks.
Yes.
The lumberjack is cutting wood nearby, on a large cutting block. The orc is polishing his glass rather begrudgingly inside his house. And the fellow who makes the maps is kind of scrawling things outside of his house. So yeah.
Boop.
Okay. So you guys enter the town. What do you guys do?
We should probably go see the elder.
Oh, there I am.
You're already on the map, dude.
Oh,
Yeah, you guys are in the top left corner if you didn't know.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
You
that's
just
fair.
come back from the goblin encampment. So you guys travel back. A lot of you are bleeding from various
I'm like-
wounds.
Yeah, I'm bleeding and I'm poisoned. I think I want to go find somebody to heal me.
Hey,
I mean, yeah, or you can
I
like book a room
cast
at the
lesser
local inn.
restoration.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, Fenris and who else was poisoned here?
I'm poisoned.
I wasn't
Yeah,
because I
both of you
because
take
I
another
fought it
2d6
off.
poison damage.
Okay.
You fought off, sorry, Fenris. You take 2d6 poison damage, please, Piety.
Yep.
I'll roll it for you.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
Max damage.
So you take. Oh, you're actually unconscious.
Really? Oh.
Yeah, you're a -1.
Quick, get a cabin.
Basically, you guys travel back to town, and Piety begins looking worse and worse until she just collapses on the floor.
This is what happened. Just fainted.
You do see these little black veins beginning to creep up her face.
Or
Well,
I go over.
your wounds.
Okay, no, she is back at 0 HP but unconscious.
I pick her up since I know she fell down, and be like,
You got your butt whooped today, and that's what you deserve.
It's pretty
I was-
rude, old
I
man.
was the first person to say no to him, so.
There you
If I
go.
had known, I would have been sitting on the sidelines too.
To be fair, Barrel didn't even take any damage, so you came out the best from this Barrel.
and you see this old man just pick her up with such ease.
Yeah, he kind of just picks her up with one hand and just fireman lifts her over his shoulder.
Where was that when I was Where was that when I was carrying the rope?
You're right.
I don't know. You have to roll a disadvantage because 2 people were hanging on the rope,
That is true.
and because you're not considered with a, because you're not considered as a person who can carry a large rope. Even with your powerful build, it's like 2 people at the same time, so it would require still a strength check. Yeah, Hoss is indeed ruthless, and as you begin walking away from the encampment, you do see. Oh, no, put the music back on. Don't know where that went. There you go. You do hear a kind of a "No, you were cowards" inside your mind, and the seal burns and just kind of burns away from your skin, but you still feel watched. You can add, just as a note, you can add pig's eyes to your class notes, or wherever you wish to. And that's all you need to write down. Okay. Indeed. So, you guys get back to the town, and it's a day like any other. What are you guys doing? The weather's actually cleared up by now. It was previously quite rainy and in the marshy lands, but you get out here and it's quite nice and sunny. It's an all-day in Inchcliffe.
Yeah.
And as you enter, the lumberjack goes, "Oh, the adventurers are back. Hey guys, how'd it go?" He goes, "Oh, you look pretty, you look pretty broken there.
Don't ask.
Where's that handy tiefling fella?
He
Gone.
yeah.
He left. Oh, shame. Quite liked him. Oh well.
Nobody else.
Let's go
did.
report to the town elder. He's been waiting in anticipation. It's been 3 days, guys. Come on." And he goes back inside to go cut wood.
I'm gonna buy
You go
some
cut
food.
some wood.
I'm still like passed out, right? Like, still...
I'm just holding you by your leg.
Sierra, you should probably do some healing magic, maybe.
That's actually what I envisioned, is you just dragging me by the ankle, my face just hitting a rock as you're just dragging me. Thunk, thunk, thunk.
You are my trophy for today.
Oh no.
We are going back to caveman, and I've got my club has been upgraded to a great sword, and I'm just carrying my woman.
I'm gonna hit a mother trucker with another mother trucker. That'd be an improvised weapon and be 1d4 damage, by the way.
Oh, could I be the weapon?
You could be a
But-
weapon, but you'll also take damage from being whacked against something else.
But while you were unconscious, I would have said what I put in chat as I saw Augden say that. Yeah.
Is it okay if I heal Piety?
Yeah, so you can roll a healing spell, and she'll become conscious this time because it'll be the second healing administration. You can also make a medicine check should you choose.
Sarah's just gonna like poke Piety on
Okay.
You just,
yeah.
keep poking, like.
You're at 9 HP and you spit some dirt out of your mouth as old man is like, "Oh, I told you so, you bloody kids don't go down nowadays and I'm going to do something." And I'm like, "Yep."
You okay, buddy?
Meanwhile, Fenris has just skulked off. Oh, there's a strange Ogden symbol there. That shouldn't be there. There's another Ogden! There could only be one. Yeah.
I love how
So,
everyone
but,
just scattered.
Fenris just went to talk to the elder and tell him what happened.
Yeah, and he goes, "Oh, I see. So they're no longer attacking Edgecliff."
That is correct.
Oh, well, thank you for your service. It's been a little bit difficult dealing with those goblins, and it's glad to know that, it's glad to know that they're not going to attack us anymore. Here, your payment as promised. And he hands you 300 gold. He goes,
Cool.
and for resolving it peacefully and, dealing with it well enough, well, you're welcome in my town anytime. You can stay at the inn for free. For tonight, obviously.
Ah, thank you.
As I'm sure the barkeep Orgrom has got his rooms prepared.
I go back to the rest of the group after thanking the...
Carrying a hefty stack of gold in your hand.
As he's doing that, I would have took Piety to the inn and asked the orc, or it was orc or ogre.
Orgrom is his name.
No, I was talking about race.
Fenris knows that. Oh, he's an orc. Yeah.
Okay, I would have went up.
Excuse me, do you know where someone can heal this woman?
She's currently back unconscious on the floor, and you drag her in.
That's okay. I'm okay with it. Free ride.
Looks like she's already awake, boss.
I'll finish healing you later, Putty.
I look back.
Oh, you're awake!
Good morning, old man.
Yeah, I hope you got your lesson.
What lesson?
Or do I need to give you another one?
What lesson?
Your lesson for today, listen to old man.
Okay. About what?
Just listen, and
Oh, okay.
know that he is right.
Yeah. Just letting you guys know, if you don't have a long rest after such an enduring battle, you will be considered exhausted.
Yeah, I think long rest.
Which will give you disadvantage on all ability checks the next day. Just like, you know.
I'm
So,
pretending
people
I'm
need
not
to-
actually buying a drink. I'm just basically sitting there fantasizing about it.
Yeah. Okay, you just sit there kind of at a like a bar store, just like, I love alcohol.
As
I'm not
As I
doing
turn
what
around-
Belra did. I'm not buying 2 apple ales or whatever they were.
Two golden apple ales. They were 2 gold each.
As I turn around, I take a big whiff, and I'm like,
So that's what goblin pickle smells like. Oh well.
Yeah.
I'm actually been goblin pickled. That's.
You've been goblin pickled.
I've been goblin pickled.
You've not been goblin pickled. You've been goblin pickled, but fortunately you have not been goblin diddled.
Buddy, goblin
Okay.
pickles can be taken in so many ways. I know what you are.
I'm sure they can, but I mean that's kept off. That's kept off scene, guys. Come on, please, be professional. Okay, so you guys enter the inn, and the guy goes, "Look, you buying a drink here?"
No, but she might want one.
Or are you having a room or something? Like, come on, no, I gotta run a business here. And he taps his.
I let
finger
him
on the
know that
desk.
everyone here gets to sleep for free.
Is that so?
That's
Who
the
told you that?
The elder.
Ugh. He's bloody a pushover, but all right. Come on in. Your rooms are on the left.
Oh, thank you.
There's only 4 beds, so some of you will have to share.
I'll sleep on the floor.
I'll share with Betty.
Yeah, come on, cuddle me. Not in a creepy way. Not creepy way. I'm putting a pretext around that.
Yeah, okay.
This is 14.
Okay,
I
so
can feel the FBI coming
you guys, I
now.
presume, get a good night's rest.
Yes.
Is there anything you guys would like to do in the meantime?
I know I want to go say hey to Granny, and be like, I love your cloak.
We go see Granny?
Yeah, I'm gonna go see Granny. Whoop, except for apparently
She's
my.
gonna go,
And I'll
"Oh,
join-
thank you,
and I'll
dearie.
join on the
Oh,
granny-
you're such a
granny
sweetheart."
Sorry, it's gonna take a long time.
Oh gosh, I cannot get my token. It's like missing. It's like underneath people.
Where is
By
it?
the way, I was talking to Cyru over there. I don't know if she saw it or not.
I moved,
Oh, there I
I
am.
moved myself out of the way.
Oh,
go.
thank you. Bam.
So you go and see Granny, and she's kind of like, she goes, "Oh, thank you, dearie. It's so nice to see that someone appreciates my handiwork."
Granny, are there any other like fancy things you can make me that do like secret
I
fancy
can
stuff?
make all sort of clothes. It'll cost you for this time, though.
Oh. Okay. I might have to come back to you in the morning and figure this out.
We're gonna take a 5-minute break there for everybody to get a drink.
Okay.
And I'm gonna finally go eat.
Yeah.
As I remember, old man's gonna follow Piety, and I see the old woman, and I'm like,
You're the one.
She's gonna go, "What, dearie?
You're the one that attacked me.
What?
Oh,
No, I didn't."
Granny, your cloak came in handy. I had this guy threw a little bit of a tantrum, and I was able to use that cloak to settle him down a little bit.
She looks at you, old man, and he goes, "Serves you right, sonny. You're not going
In your
to take this
face,
fine
old
lady
man.
here.
Okay.
Old man.
You need to learn some manners.
Granny, you don't know what you're talking about.
I think I know plenty, young man."
I do too.
Take that, old man.
The future is now, old man. Oh dear. And yeah, she basically goes, "So what did you want?"
You know I'm older than you, right?
I don't care. You're still a young man to me if you're acting stupidly like that.
I'm older and I look older.
Evidently, you're not wiser though.
Wiser than you.
I'm pretty sure Granny is a gnome, so she could very well be older than you, old man.
She is 3 foot tall and she is a gnome. She's about 3 foot tall. And she looks up and goes, "Now listen here. Manners are very important in any relationship held between a person, whether you're a friend, whether you're a lover, whether you're let me get the word." And she pulls up in a little dictionary. What is it? And whether you are married. That's what I thought, you lummox.
Burn it! What?
And she kicks you in the knee. And goes, "Wake up! You won't show some respect." Go away! I don't want to see you around here anymore. No, go away. Rude old man.
You're a rude old woman.
I don't like your attitude. Go.
I don't like yours.
Come on, get. And she waggles her cane at you. And you do notice a few arcane marks on her cane.
Hopefully.
So you notice a few arcane marks on her cane, and she waves you away, and you get pushed away about 20 foot by a wave of force. She goes, "That's what I thought. You little munchkin."
You didn't push me, I walked away.
She did push you, like, you were walking away at the same speed I was pushing you, so it's fine.
My fart will push me further.
Yeah, okay, she's just not listening to you at this point. He goes, "So, kitty, what you need?" And she looks at you, so I goes, "Oh, what a cutie pie you are." And she's gonna, like, waggle your cheek a little bit and, like, pinch your cheek. I say, "Oh, you're adorable."
Buddy, help me!
This little gnome just kind of pinching your cheek.
You're just gonna like lie on the floor in defeat.
Who's gonna lie on the floor?
Sayru.
Okay. And she's like, "Yo, you look like you need a meal."
No, I'm okay.
Ah, nonsense. You could use some meat in those bones. Anyway, Piety, it's good to see you again.
It's good to
What
see
is
you.
it you need?
So I'd have to probably think about what I'd like to have, but I definitely think that your cloak was able to subdue that fellow. He looks a little small now, but he gets about 7 feet. your
Oh, I
cloak
can
was
look
able to
past
help
this
me.
disguise. I am smarter than you would think.
Yeah. So you said that you could make cloaks out of a little bit stronger material than cloth. What's the next step up?
Well, I'd have to spend a few days gathering it, but I can make things out of... You've seen those Vervecnan spiders, yes?
Yes, I have.
Well, I'm a little bit stealthier than you think, eh? And I can get into their nest and take some of their silk.
Yep.
So, if you will be able to pay me the right amount of gold, then I suppose I could make you something stronger.
All right. How much do you think that cloak would cost me?
You want a new cloak? I can just imbibe it into your current one.
Ooh, you're just gonna like reinforce the one I got?
Well, yeah, that's how textiles work, dear.
Oh, I like that idea. Okay, how much is that?
She kind of like goes, would that work? Yeah, sorry, no. I'd say it'd be another, 110 gold. This stuff is very good. It never breaks. It would make sure that your item never breaks.
Oh, so my cloak would never break. Okay.
It would be indestructible, my dear. Unless, of course, there would be some great force to break it. But I don't think you're going to run into anything like that. You seem like a smart girl.
Yeah, you might have overthought on that smart part. Well, if we think about it, like, do you think a 7-foot angry fear blog could maybe break through it?
7. I mean, it depends how strong it is, really. How long's a piece of string?
All right. Well, I'm gonna go see my party, see if we didn't collect more loot from our last adventure,
Well,
and see if they're willing to give me.
I'm sure you got that 300 gold.
Ooh, I only have the amount of money that's on my person right now. I haven't talked to my group.
Good luck, dearie.
So,
and she, yeah. She goes, good luck, dearie, taps her nose and goes back to knitting.
Fantastic. All right, so I'm going to go back to the tavern. I'm going to go back to the tavern now. I'll probably go take a nap.
Good luck, dearie. Yes, what about you, little elf girl? You need something? You! She's gesturing to you, Balra. Theta? Balra? You there? Bruh! Okay, and you ask if you can have a cloak from her, and she goes, well, I suppose I can. What do you want it made out of, dear? Oh, they like Piety. Sorry, Pie is a funny name. And she's going to go, I suppose it'd be 70 gold for a cloak like that. It can only work once in a blue moon now, so be careful.
Okay. I'll go talk to my party and I'll get you the gold.
Sure, see you later, Sonny.
If you guys couldn't tell, Augden has a little bit of PTSD from the Cataclysm.
Yeah. Okay. So, you guys regroup. Do you pay the necessary gold? It's a total of 180, by the way, if you want to buy both of them.
Oh, I gotta talk to the group, see if they're willing to loan me some.
Fenris is currently holding the gold.
Fenris? Yeah. So, hey, Fenris, what's up?
I'm just like, what?
Grumpily wakes up because he was asleep up until then.
She's 14.
What's up, Piety?
So we just got a sack of gold. I was wondering what are we splitting it up as?
I was figuring like equal shares, probably.
Okay.
You each get 60 gold.
60 gold each. Okay. Let me check my inventory. 60 plus 80 equals. Wait a minute, 60. That's not right. But I'm much different. Oh, you know what? It's 39. I knew that was wrong. How much was the cloak? It was 110, right?
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I have enough. Well, I have enough. I don't want to kill all my gold.
Hey, it's your choice. Like, Granny's just sitting out there, like, I wonder when those nice people to come back.
How
Piety.
much was it for my gold? For my cloak?
70 gold for a normal cloak, 110 for a spider silk cloak.
I'm good
And
with
then
all of
anything
that.
more than that would require much longer time and substantially more gold.
Right, yeah, no, that's what I was thinking. And I probably should start thinking about reinforcing
She's an
my
old
weapons.
lady. She can only do so much. Even though
Oh.
she is like she's an artificer, by the way.
As I see Fenris passing out the gold, and I hear Piety asking us, and I go, "Oh man,
You will not get none from me for that old woman.
I'm not asking for your guys' gold. That's your gold.
She throwed out the cloak. Mm.
I just go back to reading my book."
It did turn out into like the form of the old lady when you did get attacked, so
Yeah.
it's quite
That's
recognizable.
why I went up to her because I knew Piety got a cloak.
I almost feel like I should buy it just in case. I feel like we're gonna run into more trouble with the guy. There's some
Yeah.
part of me that's like,
Okay.
all right. I think I'll go buy it from her.
Would you guys? Okay, so you go buy it from her, and she goes, "Oh, hello again, dearie. How are you?
I'm good, Granny. I'm gonna keep you in business.
Oh, thank you."
I mean, I just want to know is there any way I could get and I wink at see if I could get maybe a roll of persuasion check or something wink at
Sure.
maybe a repeat business buyer discount.
Persuasion check.
All right, I'm gonna do that. Oh,
Probably be a
one
pretty
second.
high DC though, because she's very used to the trade.
Oh, that's okay. You know what? You know what? I wouldn't be. I'm respecting her by haggling.
Yeah, of course.
She knows.
Yeah, she knows what you're up to. That's just enough to pass the DC of 19.
Yes.
And she goes, "Well, you're such a charmer.
Oh,
Well, I can't help but be. Oh, go on then.
Granny, you're
It is
so
kinda
cute.
only for you, not for your friends here. No.
But I do want you to know I'm gonna advertise where I go for you. Just
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So take these, and she hands you like a small pamphlet of animated flyers, and you can see you gain 50 Granny's Garments flyers,
All right, I'm putting those in
And,
inventory right now. I'm so excited.
and on it is it's a normal go to Granny's Garments, best in the land, and it shows Granny in front of a house, smiling and waving to the front of what appears to be some sort of frame.
Okay.
It took me ages to make those. Good thing I'm good with magic. Huh?
Oh yeah. I have a question, Grady. Do they do anything special? Do they are they do
Which
they
one? What?
turn into magic butterflies or something? Do you do anything special?
The posters?
Yeah.
Well, they're advertisement. You paste them on the wall and they grow about 10 times as large.
Oh, fantastic! See, I knew you were special.
But they're
All right.
only on walls. Only on walls.
Okay, only on walls. Got it. Not on faces.
And she also why would you do that, dear? And she kind of she goes, kind of looks inside a house as you're buying the cloak, right?
Yes, I am.
Right. So it's 90 gold instead of 110. And because you're willing to advertise for her.
Yep.
And you gain a spider silk cloak, so replace that with your normal cloak. And once per day,
Okay.
it basically allows you to encase yourself in a web shield, which gives you a +5 to AC briefly for that one round.
Okay.
And she goes inside and goes, "Cedric, we're on the map!"
Oh, I made her happy.
Before she goes in, I ask her if she knows that there's libraries or anything around here.
I'm pretty much the only library here, dear.
Okay.
Like, I don't mean to be rude, but the rest of the townsfolk aren't exactly the smartest.
Can I ask her if she knows anything about the cataclysm that happened in my home?
The cataclysm. Who told you about that?
I was there. I don't know how, but I was.
Weren't we all? I was there as well. I lost my child.
Isn't that bizarre?
Not all of us got out unscathed, my dear.
I didn't either. I lost
Fire.
an entire Templar.
Fire rained from the sky.
Yes, it did.
All hell broke loose, and the divine gate cracked for only the briefest of seconds.
Yep. I ran from it like a coward, and I ended up in those ruins somehow.
I do not blame you for running. Many of us did.
Oh.
Edgecliff used to be a thriving city, you know.
I can imagine.
But in the current years, it's suffered greatly.
I would say that everybody has.
Indeed.
Anyways, my friend beckons for me to follow. Good day.
Do you need anything else, dears? I need to go sit down for a while.
No worries. I gotta go. I have to go take a nap too. Goodbye, Granny. I love you.
Oh, goodbye, dear.
My cloak?
Oh, right. That'll be 70 gold, please, dear.
Okay.
So you mark off 70 gold, and you basically gain the same thing. It's a normal cloak, doesn't give you any plus to your AC, but if you are attacked by a surprise round, the enemy will have to make a dex saving throw, or be entirely smothered by this thing. And she goes, well, good doing business with you. Well, Cedric, time for dinner. And she walks off inside a little bit saddened. Yeah. So, you apply some healing to Augden. Okay, does anybody want to do anything else?
While they were talking to Granny, I wanted to talk to the elder.
Okay.
As I got done with my reading my entries, and then started walking down there.
Yes. Oh, how can I help you?
You would have saw another football. He came and told you about what we did.
Oh, you mean your friend Fenris?
Yes, Fenris.
Oh, yeah, I remember the fellow. What'd you want?
No, I wanted to ask.
Yes?
What do you know about Boss Hoss?
Boss Hoss? That scumbag has been plaguing this land for ages. I don't trust the guy. I don't know much about him. He keeps to himself. No surprise. Fellow's got enemies all over.
Do you know why he might want those goblins to leave?
No doubt he wants to build a new base. The guy's only got one base of operations, you know? Or at least that's what I heard from some of the other, and he goes, market, salesman. Don't tell anybody, though. Gotta sound like good somewhere. If there's anywhere I suggest going, I'd advise going to the capital city. Like, if you need some reinforcements to go fight Hoss, then that's probably the best place to look. There's a lot of mercenary guilds there that'll offer their services in turn for maybe a favor or a job or, you know, something else. Boss Hoss isn't an easy target, though. It will be quite difficult.
I wouldn't suspect she would be. I feel his presence on me.
Well, that's not a good thing. I can only ask you to move on as fast as you can out of this town. We don't need any more trouble. We're small enough as it is.
That's okay. He can look all he wants.
I don't mean any offense, but if he comes here, we can't defend from him. We're farmers, producers. We only do what we can.
I understand.
Thank you.
I shall see you, and then we go find the kitties.
Sure. Good day. And he's gonna walk back inside his house. He's gonna begin cooking.
Is there any water nearby? Does anybody even know?
There's a well a little while off outside the town, although there's a water pump just around about here.
Like any natural sources of water anywhere nearby, though?
Natural sources? No, that would be the nearest place would be the marsh, which has a wellspring nearby it. But that would take at least like half a day's travel to get to.
Okay.
So there's not any water currently.
We just got disconnected from.
I presume you're trying to make holy water or something like that.
I'm not.
Which you can do if you cast Bless on holy water.
You can still hear them?
Yes.
Oh.
Belra got disconnected. She'll be right back.
Okay, no worries. In the meantime, is there anything else you guys like to do?
What are they saying?
Heard the conversation. I can see
Cyrus just gonna,
Tyru run.
Sarah's just gonna
Yeah.
keep yawning.
As she does.
And eventually exhaust all your slots. You feel quite tired.
Yeah, she's
As
probably
everyone's
gonna,
healed up.
pass out when she gets back to the inn.
You just pass out on one of the beds. Do you, I presume you're sleeping with Piety, right?
Yep.
Okay, so you head on back to the inn, and you finally get some rest at Piety. Piety is already like just lounging away on this bed in this nice, really luxurious-looking spider silk cloak.
Oh yeah. First off,
On the
I would like to
inside,
know. I would like to know what it
it's-
smells like and what it tastes like.
It smells like baked cookies constantly.
Yes.
And it is the softest thing you've
tastes
ever
like
worn. It is
watermelon.
really comfortable. You cannot eat it. When you try to stick your tongue on it, your tongue gets stuck. And you have to pull it off really quickly before it gets completely
Okay.
stuck. So you can.
Okay.
It's like trying to lick chewing gum, like that's been
Okay.
stuck to the wall for a while.
Okay, so I can't taste it really because I left some
No.
taste buds behind.
Well, yeah.
Okay.
And it smells like baked cookies. It is really comfy, so you will not get any penalties if you try to sleep in it.
Yes.
And it doubles up as a bedroll,
Okay.
so you can basically wrap yourself around it like a sushi roll. It's
Mhm.
big enough to do so. It like kind of hovers just barely over the ground, basically.
Fantastic.
What
What color is it?
Instead of doing its granny grab maneuver, which I hope that's what I've dubbed it apparently, the granny grab.
Yep.
It instead does that shield thing.
Okay.
It is a white glimmering cloak.
White, glimmering.
Yes.
Okay.
Piety is extremely soft.
Super soft.
It's like a giant teddy bear.
That's the reason Sarah was like cuddling her.
Cuddle, cuddle. And she smells
Yeah.
of baked cookies. So,
I smell.
so you guys do not have to
I
worry
don't
about-
know. Would she really smell cookies being dipped?
Yeah, I haven't taken a
she does
shower
not.
yet.
The cloak does.
Okay,
cloak
the
does.
cloak. Okay, so it's like moldy baked cookies. That's what it smells like.
No, she smells moldy, but when she's wrapped up in it, she smells like cookies.
So
Okay,
everybody is
okay.
smelling cookies. Inside the cloak, I'm smelling rotten garbage. I'm like
But the smell of
Dutch
the smell of
ovening
cookies-
myself right now.
The smell of cookies is really overpowering. Like it's
Oh.
really nice, but it kind of nullifies the smell of rottenness around you.
Perfect. That's you know what? This is the perfect
In a
cloak
5-foot
for me.
radius.
Yeah.
basically.
And if yes.
But that's a problem if you're going to try to sneak. Because if you try to sneak with this cloak on, people are just going to try. They're going to get advantage on perception checks against
What
you.
the heck? Why does it smell like
Oh,
cookies?
no.
all of a sudden?
It's made by Granny. Everything made by Granny smells like cookies.
Trying to sneak like into some
Well,
kind of.
I'd like to
base
say
or something.
The first
Yeah.
cloak smelled like cinnamon. I
It
believe
just,
I had
like,
it in my
started
notes as
looking
cinnamon.
Around like, why
Yeah.
does it smell like cookies all of a sudden?
It's the reason it smells like cookies is because in the enchanting process, she had cookies baking in the background. Unbeknownst to her, that became part of the enchantment, and now that's the reason why it smells like cookies.
Yeah.
I was about to say, Ogden, before you left, I would have noticed you and talked with you.
Oh, okay.
But my sneak is now a disadvantage. That's
Isn't a disadvantage. It's just everybody who looks like generally is looking for you has advantage on any passive or non-passive perception checks to find
Where
you.
are you, old
Okay.
man?
Now if I threw it on
Because
Old
you-
man, I don't see you.
If they are within 5 feet of you.
Okay. Now here's my question: if I throw the cloak on
okay.
our big old man guy when he does a tantrum, you said that it doesn't do the granny grab anymore. Or does it do
No,
something
but
else?
you can choose to encase him in a giant web as a reaction.
Okay, that works. Okay,
But that remember it recharges once per fortnight.
once per fort. Thank you.
Yeah.
Recharge.
It's not a very powerful magical item.
No.
It's a utility item.
That's okay.
If anything,
I have it.
really.
I have it for just in case moments.
Yeah, of course, of course.
All right. Well, I'm gonna nap in my cloak now. Night, everybody.
just having a conversation with Augden. At least trying to.
Oh, well, you attacked when you agreed to not. I thought you was on my side.
Yeah. Everyone else also has a long rest, so everybody regains your health as the ambient magic in the air heals your wounds.
Tell Major that I still need to buy food.
Major Belra still needs to buy food.
That's fine. Belra, how much food you buying?
How much is 10 cabbages?
How much food you buy? It takes how much you have to pay. And what quality as well. Like, basic rations only cost 2 silver pieces per ration. 10 cabbages would cost you 10 silver pieces. That is 1 silver piece each. Okay. After having a long rest, in the meantime, please just message me on here on this Roll20 what you want to buy, and I'll just say, you know. Well, if you're right, to let everybody know before I carry on, because it's starting to get a little bit ticky, because people haven't bothered looking it up. It is 100 silver pieces to a gold, 100 copper pieces to a silver. Now, if you pay with the gold and you're paying with 10 silver pieces, that would equal a total of 90 silver pieces left.
I see you walking around.
Sorry, I was just walking around town.
No, sorry, me talking to Augden just walks around.
Yeah, you know. Right.
But
you guys are gonna have some downtime talk.
She
We're gonna have
just
a 5-minute break. We're gonna have a 5-minute break from now. Do whatever downtime you need to in the meantime. I'm sure it's been recorded. And I'm gonna quickly go make some toast. And I'll see you guys in bed.
I was about to say, Siri, can you give me a stealth? I want to see if my character
Just
actually
wait
knows
for
you.
my character to be found out.
Okay, my spirit, one of my spirits, I have just only 2, and my helmet, but 2 spirits that you can't see. I'm talking to Augden, and I'm like,
Yes, it's Travis. What?
I turn around.
You!
Running.
Don't you run away from... She don't like me, Augden. She don't like me. Do I look ugly, Augden?
Yes.
Thank you.
As I'm trying to raise up, like, give a pose as I'm trying to talk to you. Do I look?
Hey, Fenris.
Well, yes.
Why, hello, Zero.
How's it going?
It's alright. Have you ever noticed that alcohol
I heard a
is
popping
just
noise when you tried
everywhere?
to pose.
I'm fine.
If you need, I can do lay on hands.
No.
And I'm hunched over with my hand looking down.
Okay. I just wanted to know, like I said, weary of this group. They did not listen. They did not listen to reason.
I
Their action-
do, but at the same time, I feared Hawes, so I made a bad choice. But
Their
in
actions-
the capital, we should be able to find an assassin's guild, and they should be able to deal with the problem for us.
I heard from the elder the same, but their actions will hold very grievances on my spirit.
I mainly just got my butt handed to me. I didn't even do any damage, I don't think. Except for
I wanted y'all to have a lesson, and I believe most of you did, except Piety going about saying what lessons she had learned.
To be honest, she was poisoned, so I can kind of see the grudge.
Her fault.
Yeah, I know. At least I backed off fairly quickly. I mean, I only took a couple of points of damage, you know.
But if you tell the group, I was going to intervene if it got too bad.
Yeah.
But I wanted y'all to learn that you was in the wrong.
I definitely was. But
Looks
I'm not
like
going
the
to be in the
fan is-
wrong again, even if it means I have to do some shady deals to make sure he doesn't take this town or the goblins.
Yes.
Death is not my chosen medium, but it seems to be the only option here.
Well, I will go to the inn and start resting.
Same.
By the way,
Yeah.
I did have new entries in my book.
Can I read it?
They're short. One of them was listening to you about something. Oh yes, you agreeing to me. And the other one getting pushed by the old woman. Even though I know I'm in the right and I know I'm older than her.
Yep. I know one thing. I will be happy whenever we actually get to the capital. May be able to find some books on my history.
Maybe. And I let you know that in secret, you might be able to see the two spirits that follow me. But
I
if
always
you
suspected as much.
do, don't be alarmed.
I never was. I always have believed in the spirit world.
But they might be able to help. As I know when I rage, I go bloodthirsty, and they might be able to help me calm down.
Yep. That would be an amazing help, considering what you did to Belra back in the end.
I don't want to get attacked by that blame old woman again.
Yeah. I don't want to get attacked by Haas, so I kind of understand.
As I said, I do not fear him. He should fear me.
If I said I feared him, would you think less of me?
No.
Good. Because I do.
It's right to have fear. Means that you want to live.
Right. To me, it's a fool's errand to just run to death whenever it's got open arms. But at the same time, you're much stronger than me, so you're not a fool. Don't trample my shoes. Those are my nice shoes.
I won't.
I was talking to Ditters.
I know, but I'm going with it.
I know, it's okay. Anyways, the boots on my armor are probably the only thing that isn't broken. Cyru troubles me too as well, because I don't know if she can turn her allegiances against her father or not.
Well,
Back.
if she has seen the ways of what she has, and she has told me that there was unsettling things that she's starting to notice when she was living with him, she might piece things together and know that he is in the wrong.
Hopefully. I'm just glad she can't hear us right now.
Me? Me too. I need to go to sleep.
Same.
I shall see you.
See you.
And just walk off. Kind of groggy still. I need sleep.
Yeah, Cyro, make me a history check.
Who's the one that has a session?
You know.
Well, it's not an hour. Let me actually. It's 6 o'clock. I've actually got a message.
Okay, so you're ready to end here today?
What time zone are you?
Let me message because I noticed that a couple are actually, yeah, a couple are not on. So let me make sure.
Make sure they're all on that so you can actually play with them.
Before we end, can I buy like 5 days rations worth of cabbages?
That is 5 silver pieces.
It's a lot of cabbages.
Yeah.
That is.
Alright, I'll deduct that from my silver side.
Cabbages.
Okay.
Not by cabbages.
5 days
My
rations.
cabbages.
What I
Last
like is
time
that
we played, it was goblin pickles, but this time it's just cabbages.
it's always been about the cabbages, baby.
Is this gonna be like food related
Look at the
every
cat.
time?
Probably.
Yeah, they're ready.
Really, Kronos?
I'm
Okay,
crying
so that's
internally.
75 silver.
I'm crying
Mhm.
internally.
Oh, yeah, I heard that in the background. I was like, "What the heck was that?"
I had
And
to.
the rations.
You
So
brought
now
it
I
on
have
yourself with saying
Are we gonna
6 days
take
rations.
helps now then?
It's probably a
I
good
don't hate the
breaking
meme.
point.
The meme is fun.
Hmm.
It's seeing it.
Yeah, this seems like a good
3 billion
stopping
times
point.
in less
Okay.
than an hour.
Because the next
I
bit
think
with
it's
you being
hilarious
having to
when I
go
inserted
out on the road and
everything.
having a bit of time there. That would have taken like about 45 minutes or so. But don't worry about it. Y'all have a wonderful night, and I'm glad you enjoyed the session. At least I think so.
Very much so. I didn't enjoy getting crushed by a goblin, but you know, you take some, you win some, you lose some. You know.
I really wanted to attack something so I can like. I just leveled. I just got my art type. I really wanted to attack something, but character-wise, old man wouldn't have done it.
This wasn't you, man.
Yeah.
It's okay. Showing your character is more important than just using like basically PowerPoint.
If I had known that I could have stayed sideline, I would have. I didn't hear that part though.
That's okay.
I look at this way. Piety could have been like persuaded either way. Like I was just throwing it out there. I'm really surprised I ended up taking the whole group with me. I was not expecting that whatsoever.
Same with Laura. Like, I did not want to be the final vote.
Piety
Well,
is
let you know.
aggressive, so
Just to let you know, the goblin had about 10 health left.
Ah!
The Ragath had 82 health left.
Yeah.
Let's think, and the spider had 35.
Okay.
we probably made the right call.
I don't know.
It's a deadly counter. It's not meant to be easy.
If I would have helped, then Ragath, I would have went for him, but he wouldn't have been able to jump because the sentinel and my spirit's helping.
Yeah.
Hmm.
If he would have attacked someone else, he would have had disadvantage.
Yeah.
Also, if he would have disengaged, sentinel. Also, if he would have attacked someone else within 5 feet of me, I could use my reaction to make an attack as well.
Hopefully someone knows the way.
Nah.
Yeah, I put
No,
that in
dude.
there a while ago, and I was just like, is anybody gonna notice?
I did. That's
Belric
why
is-
said,
I
"Oh
think
my
the episode
God,
name. I
Kronos."
think the episode name should be. I think this is the way.
Yeah, exactly. I'm gonna name it that. Belra's just like, don't you dare. I'm like, I'm gonna.
Also, can I offer you a bit of advice?
Yes.
The last episode was called "The Boss Hot and I'm at a Loss." I would advise that you use a specific name for the sessions. Like Critical Role always has Critical Role, then title. And it's usually something short after the title as well. So it's usually like critical role, race to the spire or something like that. It never takes up more than like a very small sentence.
Yeah.
So I would advise putting Runes of Kelvaria, or just Kelvaria, whatever you guys want to call the group.
Yeah.
And then going on to do that. Like, you guys can decide what you guys are called through Discord another time. But I would just advise putting that, because when you're searching for YouTube videos, you're gonna want to have something that can be searched quickly on a valid search engine.
Right.
That's all I'm gonna say. Like,
Edit what?
And
you guys do you. It's not my official decision, it's just a suggestion, because I have run a YouTube channel before.
Does anyone
Anywho.
want to say anything before we end?
I
I'm
like
gonna go to
chicken
sleep.
nuggets.
Thanks
I
for
also
watching, I
like-
guess.
I also like chicken nugget.
Well, I didn't get to eat goblin pickles, but at least I got to smell one.
And I'd like to advertise for Granny's Garments. Affordable prices for wandering travelers.
Forget that, Granny.
And don't forget, they smell like cookies.
I'm going to remain small.
You damn it!
I swear.
Thank you
I think
guys
that
for
Granny thing.
watching. I'm Devin,
400,
that's
what,
Travis,
437 years old? And Granny
we're
can't,
gonna-
being a gnome, can be that old.